Hey everybody, how are we doing? Woo-hoo! So this is a weird one, isn't it? Doing this on a Sunday. Hopefully you can hear me all right. I put the mic in a slightly different place. Maybe I'll just pop it here actually, see how you guys are doing initially anyway. So this is a weird one. It's kind of, it always feels strange doing it on a Sunday. It really does. It kind of feels slightly out of kilt as well because this is all about the Blocks magazine. And what's different about this Blocks magazine, I'm kind of raising the tempo up a little bit. So we're going to be joined a little bit later by Cy O'Connor, my good friend, of course. He's basically my, I don't know, YouTube husband for what bent, for what sense of the word or the phrase. If there is such a thing, I don't know. But anyway, we're going to make it a thing, that's for sure, folks. But anyway, the weird thing about doing this is one is a magazine, and I did it before. Instead of doing it as a video, and I kind of quite enjoyed the concept of doing it. And no one else, as far as I'm aware, has ever done it. Maybe on Twitch. I think someone on Twitch has maybe done it, but I did it in the sense that I didn't think nobody else had. So anyway, so here I am, and hopefully you guys can see and hear me all okay. So let me give me a thumbs up and stuff like that, folks. If you can spot any issues or anything like that. Hopefully I sound okay. Hopefully it's not too glitchy. I had to reboot the router about 20 minutes ago, so hopefully I'm not going to be too glitchy or anything like that. The main camera is going to be the Blocks magazine, and I can see that's a little bit on the slow side, but I think it will hang in there. Sometimes with StreamYards, it seems to get better as the streams go along. He says Minark's out there, he's saying thumbs up, and the minifig who says sounds all fine. How you doing, Barry? But anyway, let me say hello to everybody while I'm here. Anyway, always, like I say, these things always feel a bit weird kicking off because it feels it's not normally my thing to be live on a Sunday. Anyway, hope the time's good for you. I've put a survey up there, folks, and you're probably thinking, oh no, not another survey. But the reason for this survey is it's kind of in alignment with Blocks magazine as well. And the cool thing about today, just to kind of do something a bit different, at the end of the review, which hopefully will be in about an hour and 20 minutes, hour and 15 minutes, something like that, we'll then do a Kahoot. And it's just a short Kahoot, folks, not a long one or anything like that. It's just going to be a Kahoot looking back at the magazine and asking some questions. So, you know, check her out. You know, there's only probably about 11 questions I think I've done for that. I say about 11. There's exactly 11 questions, folks. So it won't be a long one. It'll be about 20 minutes long. That's also won't take up too much of your evening. And if all goes well, hopefully around 8 o'clock, I'll be done and dusted. And then maybe we could do a raid on someone else's stream. I think the Brick Bolts are going to be streaming later. I think Lego Danny Bob was going to be. But anyway, we will wait and see who's out there, because I think it's good to share the love out there anyway. But anyway, let me say hello to you lovely peeps that are out there at the moment. I'm just going to pop this out there, which is grand of me to do. Let's say hello to a few of you lovely peeps out there. So who we got out there? Lovely Captain Zane. Hey, Captain Zane, how you doing? She's going to be on London Calling next week, folks. I think it's number 82 next week. There's 82 straight weeks that I've done every Friday for way over a year and a half now. In fact, it's I say 82, it's actually more like 86, give or take a few community streams that we've done in and around the Fridays as well. So I'm looking forward to having her on. And the great thing about Friday is, folks, and it's just a pure plug for them, it's going to be a dragon theme stream. And I've got two amazing guests on. One of them is Captain Zan, and the other one, well, you'll find out the other one probably around Wednesday, you will. But anyway, let's say hello to you lovely lot out there, because you're the most important people in this whole stream, in all honesty, folks, you really are. So who else we got out there? We've got the Minifig Who. Hello, mate, great to see you. Do you know, I am loving all the Doctor Who stuff community out there that kind of pull in Lego and Doctor Who at the same time. I think it's quite magical, I really do. Bricky TY is out there. I bet I know what he voted for in the survey. We've got the lovely Say O'Connor. Like I said, folks, he'll be joining us in about half an hour or so. We have got Minark out there. Hey, Minark, how you doing? Who else we got out there? Fooling with Bricks as well. He's out there. He's just started a new channel as well, folks. So do check out his channel. He's got an awesome, and I mean an absolute awesome Lego haul to kick his to kick off. He should have maybe done it in 3 parts. It's so long, but anyway, I'm watching it over the course of a couple of days. But anyway, it's, do you know what? Barry, like Captain Zan and a few others out there. Minark, he's got a new channel as well, folks. All finding their feet on there, and that's what it's all about. Finding your feet, finding yourself. We've got Lego Loser out there. Lego Losers, how you doing? It's been fun chatting with you over the weekend. It really has. Got Brixo Studios out there. He's got, do you know what, folks? He's actually got a shed, and in his shed, he's going to be putting all these Lego and stuff like that. And that's what I've been doing this weekend. I've actually built some furniture down there. You might have seen my picture a little bit earlier on Instagram. If you did, fantastic. If you didn't, you're thinking, I didn't know Greg was on Instagram, just look up London Bridge Bricks on Instagram, folks. You'll find me in no time. There's not many bridges out there, and certainly not that many bridges associated with Lego as well. Who else we got out there? We've got Duju 20 as well. Hello, mate. How you doing? Great to see you. It really is. I haven't seen you for a little while. Hope all is well with you. We've got Larry Legend. I think it's meant to be Legend, but it's Legond, which is an awesome word, actually, Legond. It really is. Anyway, good to see you, Larry. I'm glad you are here, my friend. I really am. In fact, you know what? Let's throw up some banners. And did you like, just out of interest, did you like the music? I couldn't think of what track to pick for the intro. So I thought to myself, do you know what? I'm just going to pick something that's, I don't know, just a bit of everything, really. There's all sorts of sounds in there, the police sirens and stuff like that. Kind of remind me a little bit of Barry's videos. Good to see you, mate. And we've got Red Bricks Productions out there as well. Red Bricks Productions, great to see you, dude. I met him a few weeks ago in Blue Water Lego store, which was kind of funky, because I met, who else did I see there as well? Victoria and Red Carnage as well, but you never know, Red Carnage might be in a little bit earlier. Oh, who had to just pick there then? I just saw him there. It's Craigster. Hello, Craigster. Good to see you, mate. I know he's lurking. It sounds like he's got an epic meal to eat as well. And do you know what? I had one of those recently as well. It's basically a giant Yorkshire pudding, folks, where they basically throw in all the beef into the middle of it. And I'll tell you what, it's bloody awesome. It really is, especially on a Sunday. I had mine on a Tuesday afternoon for lunch. And I'll tell you what, folks, I didn't feel like going back to work after that as well. So anyway, who else we got out there as well? And we've got the wonderful Doc Sampson. Good to see you, dude. Hope all is well with you. Let's pop something out there like that and that. That's good. That's good to go. So anyway, I think we're nearly ready to go. Now, what I will do, folks, because I'm trying to sort of up the ante a little bit on this, is I'm going to put some music into this as well. just to kind of hide over those quiet periods of time. And when I say quiet periods of time, I'm talking like a few seconds where one, I'm taking a deep breath, and two, I might be taking a swing of some coffee at the same time. But anyway, here comes the music, folks. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Just putting the needle on the record, as they used to say back in the 80s. And there you go. It should be pretty quiet, actually. It should be just literally there in the background. Hopefully you can hear that. Let me know if you can. Let me know if you can't. It is very, very quiet. But anyway, what I don't want it to do is kind of get in the way of me chatting around. Who we got there? We've got Hey there, So Connor. Lots of love out there for So Connor, of course. Lego Loser, Me Too, Mark. He goes, I love the music. I'm really glad you did. Thanks, guys. I try and put quite a bit of effort into choosing the music. I really do. And that was the one. Thank you, Si. That was the one I just thought was a bit of everything. And you know what? This is what this magazine is. It's a bit of everything. So it's probably the tune I'll use in the future. Plus as well gave me a couple of minutes just to kind of settle down, because there's you know what, London Calling is a massive thing for me. It really is. It's the best thing I do on my channel by a mile. It really is, folks, and it's nice and consistent. I love that. But this setup here that I've got, even though I'm on my own, honestly, it's like being in a producer's room. It really is. We've got a camera here, we've got a camera there. I've got a monitor here, monitor there, monitor there, monitor there. And I've got so many things that could go wrong, which never helps when the fact that StreamYard keeps coming up saying I've got a weak signal. But anyway, we'll keep going through with it anyway. Raises the tension up like you wouldn't believe. We've got Roland out there as well. Says, hello, London Bridge Bricks. How you doing, man? I'm all right, dude. At least I think that's what you say. But good to see you, dude. It really is. Lego Loser saying, Captain Dan, if you ever needed any readers done, or any renders done, I should say, for your channel videos, bits and bobs, please let me know. I'd be more than happy to. And I tell you what, folks, Lego Loser does some fantastic renders. And honestly, I know that because she's done me a couple. In fact, she's been sending me some on over the course of the weekend. And they are awesome. They really, really are. In fact, I'd like to use one day for a London Calling. Maybe I'll do that because, you know, the thing with London Calling, folks, and again, another selfless plug, the thing I like about that as well is that I like you guys and girls out there to send in pictures of what you've been building. And it doesn't even have to be stuff that you've built that week. It could just be stuff that you've built at some point and thought, well, I'm going to take a picture of that and I'll send it in. And then you get your name mentioned. You really do. Anyway, we've got Bricks with Justin out there. Good to see you, mate. Have a good stream. I need to work. Waves. Take care, dude. Lovely to see you. And thank you so much for popping in as well. I really do appreciate that. Let's see what else is going out there in the chat. Fooling with Brick saying, watch your Brickso Studios. And Just Build It's out there as well. Just Build It. What have I been watching from you this weekend? I'll tell you what I've been watching from him. I've been watching his speed builds because I love speed builds, folks. I really do. I know it's not I know people out there, a lot of people are not really necessarily into speed builds, but I genuinely do like them. I really like them. And I like the way different people film them differently as well and stuff like that. And I do enjoy it because it just means I get out a little bit of content quite quickly. But anyway, let's have a look. We got. Is anyone else getting a bit of lag, or is Greg going to blame my internet again? No, it is a bit laggy today, Tech. I'm afraid, mate. Hopefully the sound's okay. But I think it comes from having this extra camera on there as well. So it's a technical feature that I can't do without. But hopefully it hangs in there because one of the actual cameras is on the magazine, and luckily the magazine doesn't move around too much. So hopefully you won't notice it being a bit too laggy, unlike my fingers that aren't at the best of times, folks, aren't generally super quick at the best of times. But anyway, talking of magazine, I think it's time now to start kicking off a little bit. But no, you're quite right, folks. If it does get super duper laggy, Cactus A says, sorry, I'm just putting my dinner on. Yeah, let me know. Tech Productions, hey buddy. Yeah, I am getting the same. Hopefully it's not terrible, folks. And hopefully it improves as the stream goes on. You're very kind, you say, Renard. No, you're very kind as well, Renard, especially all the super chats that you give as well. He goes, I've been telling him to upgrade the dial-up, folks, but he won't listen. Honestly, folks, I've got a really super fast broadband, but this is, maybe I need to up it to the highest level. I actually got an email from Virgin the other day saying that they've upgraded the infrastructure in my area. I've got to be honest though, ever since then, it's all been a bit dodgy. Anyway, let's get going, shall we? Because we need to crack on into this because I want to get through this in hopefully about an hour. And then, of course, then we could do the Kahoot. So anyway, this is Slave 1. This is the new Slave 1 from Lego Star Wars theme, of course, and that will feature in this month's magazine as well. So let's get going, shall we? Let's have a little quick move around. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to put the mic over here. Hopefully you lot can still hear me. I'm going to put the Slave 1 down. there. And we'll get cracking, I think. So anyway, here we go. Hopefully you can see the front cover okay, everybody. Great to have you all here. I can't believe there's so many of you out there that want to watch this. It's fantastic. And I do really appreciate it, folks. And do you know what? While you're around here, do us a favour, give the stream a little thumbs up as well. So anyway, let's get going, shall we? So anyway, so this is the front cover of this month's Blocks magazine. There's a few things on this of interest, actually. We've got the Seinfeld here. We've got the latest Boba Fett as well. He's a good-looking minifigure. He really is. There he is there. Hopefully, you guys can see that all right. That is the latest one. He's been on the end of that brick separator for weeks. He has. He's kind of like the in man. He really is. Anyway, great to have you all here. Lovely to have you here as well, Tech. He was on London Calling this week. And I've got to be honest, Tech, I've missed you, mate. I really have. But anyway, I'm glad life is good with you. Yeah, it kind of made my life so much nicer just having you here in the stream as well, without sounding all fancy and stuff. I've missed you, mate. But anyway, going on, we need to do a London Tech. And I think they will be coming up again, folks, in probably late September, something like that, after the school holidays. But anyway, where should we go then? So we've got the new Boba Fett here. I quite like him, although I don't like the fact that his helmet's the old helmet. He's got like the new armor on, but he's got the old helmet. But anyway, I'm not too fussed about that. Each way, I'll always take a new Boba Fett. Now this here, in case anyone's wondering what this is actually a mock. That is not a kind of official Star Wars set. It goes the brick of Boba Fett, the Star Wars bounty hunter is back. And I tell you what, folks, he is back, and he's back in true style as well. Where should we go next? We're down here. We got Luigi, we got Mario, and we got some rare sets as well. And that's going to feature a little bit later on. So don't forget, folks, the whole of the Kahoot that's going to come at the end of this will be about this month's Blocks magazine. So anyway, going on, let's pull this over. Hopefully you guys can see that. I'll just move it around a bit so it's nice and square. So he's got half a chance to try to read what's on there. Lego News, I never charge anyone for renders. Money is needed for food and Lego. Well, that's very kind of you, Lego Loser. I do appreciate it. And you know what? Just as a thank you, I would like to use it one day for a theme stream. Anyway, I messaged you on your Discord, so thank you for that. So anyway, here's the details of what we're going to be going through today, folks. We've got reviews, which is one of the main things I love about this magazine. I've got to be honest, quite often I don't actually agree with them, which is probably some of you out there probably thinking, well, that's not surprising. But I don't. I actually genuinely think some of them, they're quite harsh on their scores, which I don't know. I think is that a good thing or not? But anyway, I love the fact it's someone else's opinions, and I kind of like to be challenged on stuff like that. Anyway, the reviews in this magazine are excellent. And one thing I do want to say as well, folks, is that this particular Lego magazine is normally retails here at £5.99 in the UK, but I actually got it sent free. So just so you know, folks, this is my stream. This is my channel. At least it was the last time I looked anyway. And everything in this review, in this live stream, is of my own opinion. And that's it, really. Just want to say that in case anyone's thinking, oh, he's just saying it because he's being nice. But no, the overall Blocks magazine is actually very good. But we'll go through it and you can tell me what you think, because this is what this is all about, folks. Not necessarily what I think. I've got an opinion, but I want your opinion as well. And that is the most important thing about this whole stream. It really is. So anyway, that's what we're going to be getting to. There's some bits and pieces on Lego, general Lego talk. We've got Freemaker Adventures. Now, did anyone out there ever get into Freemaker's Adventures? It was kind of like it was a Star Wars license. It wasn't official Star Wars. It wasn't canon. It was a bit before the time I got back into Lego after my kind of I call it a dark age, but I think I never really had an age of Lego, really. I kind of got into Lego as I've got older. But anyway, I suppose it was my dark age. So anyway, that's that. But Freemaker Adventures, never really interested in it. I think they did one or two interesting sets. But personally speaking, I think there was one of them or something rather that was kind of, it was energized by a kyber crystal. Now, if that isn't a knockoff of Star Trek, I don't know. But let me know what you think out there as well, folks. And do have a go at the survey as well, if you don't mind. And if you're watching this back some other time, then leave a comment, because no one ever seems to leave comments from live streams. They really don't. So anyway, so here comes the clones. Well, again, that's kind of a bit misleading in all honesty. Here comes the clone. in more light, because you only got one clone trooper with this particular magazine, which I thought was a bit, I don't know. It's an expensive set. It really is, folks. I think Lego could have, I would have preferred two clone troopers, so 2 pilots maybe, or something like that. You know what? Actually, do you know what? This is what I would have liked from this set. Take away Mace Windu, because I don't think we need a Jedi. But the focus is on clones, isn't it? Not Jedi. And I would have liked 2 pilots, and I would have liked gunners in there as well. So at least it felt as though it wasn't flying around with just just a couple of minifigures in it that are tiny anyway, because it's way over minifig scale. What do you lot out there think about that as well? I just think it was a wasted opportunity. You could have given us, even if all the actual clone troopers were the same, I think it would have been better than just having one. But tell me what you think about that as well. What else we've got going on out there? We've got, let's have a look. We've got, Doc is saying pilot and gunner. Yeah, I agree, Doc. Honestly, I just think that's what they should have gone with on that. But it isn't what we got, which is, it's fair enough. But I think it would have been better with them. What do you guys think there? Things he goes, put the white Lego pieces directly in the sun. Oh boy! Oh, don't be careful there, Axel. We've got Hey Mitty out there from Lego Madness. Good to see you, Liam. Hope all is well. And we've got Doc Samson giving out some love as well. Now, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm just going to bring my mic around here, because I actually want to talk to you lot over there. It really helps if my mic is in the same direction. So anyway, so that's my thoughts on that. I think it's a cracking set, folks. I really, really do. In fact, I'm interested to know something. Are you guys out there, right? If you was going to buy now one of the most expensive UCS sets, i.e. The Imperial Star Destroyer, the Millennium Falcon, or this, what one would you go for? Because I think this is actually a pretty good one to get. It doesn't seem to take up so much space that you've got no idea what's going on. Now, here's a bone of contention, especially for the likes of Barry out there. Is this fans stormed the castle in the forest? Now, didn't they just? Now, is it me, right? Does it seem like blooming ages ago that this story was covered? It really does. Now, I believe Lego made a mistake. They ended up selling something like 10,000 of these when it should have only been 5,000. It's funny how they let that happen, wasn't it? They just said they didn't cancel the orders, and thank goodness for that, because it would have been a blooming nightmare if they had. And then you got the boat here. Now, I believe the boat is coming back on the market again. Now, what I need to know from you lot out there, has it already come out on the market, or has that kind of time come and gone? Hey, Nicoletta, nice to see you. Nicoletta says maybe they could put with the Gunship set at least 2 or 3 more clone trooper figurines would be great. Will Harper says, hey, Lego loser. Yeah, I agree, actually. I don't know. There's a lot of people that are really into their castles that missed out on that. I mean, it just went in no time. It was crazy. But that's the way it goes, folks. It really is. And it's not only Lego that has that issue. It is also all sorts of other like Hasbro sets and stuff like that. They all suffer with it. They really do. We got Cabbage in the house as well. Good to see you, Cabbage. I had an interesting conversation with him yesterday, folks. I really did. So watch this space on that. And then we've got these funny little stories here, the news in brief as well. We've got Lego Live, the Lego Con. That was an interesting thing, wasn't it? We've got Fan Select Ninja for Minecraft, Hungry for expansion, and additional accessories there as well. We've got this guy here, Ion Exclusives. Yeah, I've seen that. I'm not really too into it, in all honesty, if truth be known. He goes, yeah, you missed the re-release. The pre-order's great. Yeah, I completely missed it, Ted. I set it in my calendar. The only problem was I didn't open my calendar in time. So I've completely missed out on that. So what I might do at a time, so I've actually got 2 castles in the forest. So I might do a swapsy with someone or a trade or something like that and just pay the difference. But anyway, we'll wait and see, folks. But I also got the other one as well, the Pursuit of Flight, which, do you know what? I feel like I've wanted that for about 3 years, that particular set. But anyway, thanks for letting me know, Tech. I do appreciate it, my friend. We've got Brickhead's Pets as well. I'm not really into them. I prefer the theme when they were kind of, like I say, like a Lego version of Funko Pops. I like it. I can appreciate it. But I want licensed themed stuff. I'm not really into this ordinary everyday kind of stuff. That said, I do like the dragon guy. I think he was pretty cool. I really liked him. Over here, we've got Set of the Month, 76200, Bro Thor's New Asgard. Do you know what? It's been a ridiculous good year for Marvel sets, and that's continuing with the What If. Now, I've got to be honest, folks, I've actually built this one. And I built it this week on, let's pop that there, shall we? There we go. It's just suddenly my hands just suddenly popped into the view. I got it this week and I absolutely love it. I really do, folks. I think this is a cracking set. I really, really do. And do you know what? If you've got a spare, I think it's £27.99. If you've got a spare £27.99 and you don't know what to buy Lego-wise, get this, because I tell you what, this will teach you a few things or two about techniques, strange characters, that's for sure, especially Mike, as I like to call him. He's just a purple head, folks, that's all he is. And just the general, I don't know, do you imagine if every modular had so much going on in every room? It'd be crazy, wouldn't it? It really would be. So anyway, that's a great set, folks. I highly recommend it. And if you want to watch me building it back and actually not only building it, but reviewing it as well, check out the backlog that, of course, I do with my good buddy, Cy O'Connor. Okay, so hopefully you guys are still sticking with me. We've got quite a few of you out there as well, so I do appreciate that. Now, down here, we've got the camper van. Not the red one, of course, because that's long gone. But we've got this new blue one. What do you think of it, folks? I don't necessarily think it was a great idea to put this one next to this one, because I think, for me, right, I think this looks really good, right? Up until about that point there. Now, the only problem is, right, if I take my hand away and you see the front of it, I think looks too square. And I think in this day and age, I think Lego maybe could have done a little bit better there on that. I'll probably still buy it, of course, because I'm a sucker for those. Tim Babies says, got the mother of all hangovers. Well, hopefully my chilled out music and this stream can be just something nice that you can listen to in the background, mate, with my dulcet tones. Because I'm definitely, on a Sunday, I'm definitely not as hyped up as what I am on a Friday, folks, because we're coming to the end of the weekend, as opposed to doing it all at the beginning as well. Anyway, just going to check a few things. Si's running a little bit late, so he'll be in when he gets in, folks. Anyway, let's pop this over and see what we've got. This month's hot topic. Okay, they're talking about the shenanigans with this month with collectors clamoring to own Bricklink designer sets. Should they be considered official Lego releases? Yeah, I think they are 100% Lego releases, official Lego releases. And I'll tell you why, folks. It's very simple, because when you went to the Bricklink store to actually purchase them, it then sent you over to lego.com. So you actually bought it from Lego. In fact, you can still search for them on lego.com, which is, in my opinion, makes it official Lego sets. It really does. And I can't see why anyone would think any different, in all honesty. Graham Hancock, who's kind of like the main editor of the magazine, he says, if the Lego group release something, it's an official product. Yeah, that's the way I see it as well, folks. Cat rather, I should say. He says it's a grey area. It depends on everyone's own definition. Well, this is true, but in my opinion, if they said it from their website, it's official Lego. Daniel Konstantsky says company designers operate within the framework of the rules as well. They really do. They really do. I think it is. What do you lot think out there? Do you think it's official Lego, or do you not think it's official Lego? Really, let's go keep it nice and simple like that, I think. Going on, it says New York City reveals the future of Lego stores. The personalization studio. That's an interesting one, isn't it? Personalization studio. I do quite a lot of personalization stuff in my role, in my job. And it's interesting to kind of see that word here in this. I suppose it is really. People like Tech from Tech Productions. He does a great stream, folks, on a Monday. He's one of 3 people that he shares that stream with. And they do this thing called mocking. And we're going to see some beautiful mocks in this magazine a little bit later on, folks. And the great thing is with that stream is it is customization of Lego sets. In some respects, anyway, some of them are just basically whole brand new sets that they're basically just designed out of their head. And I've got to love that. I really have. And it's a great stream, folks. So check it out. Monday nights, 8 o'clock UK time. And of course, that converts into, here we go, EST USA for 3 p.m. as well. Anyway, look, there's one of my favorite minifigures of the year. This dude here, he's a cool character. It says here, minifigures of the month. The Adidas guy. Oh, that's actually what he's officially called. The Adidas guy. I love him to bits, folks. I thought, I didn't think I was going to bother getting him when I found out that the front tile had to have a sticker applied to it. But it is Adidas, or Adidas, as their American cousins like to call it. And I couldn't help but get it. And he's got this really nice accessory as well of a boombox. And you've got to love a boombox, folks. You really have, especially if you come from the 80s, which I did, in case you wondered. Hard to believe, I know. So what else we got going on here? We've got Ninjago Tune. It says the Fold, the band behind the opening music for the Ninjago television series, have released a very earnest, it's a funny way of putting it, 10th anniversary song in tribute to the theme. It manages to pack in plenty of references to the show's characters and adventures. You can find the track on streaming platforms. Has anyone heard it? Can't say I have, really. But anyway, that's an interesting one to know. I didn't even know. Did anyone else out there know it was the name of the band for the Ninjago? You think it was just like a studio musicians or something like that, but the band, the Fold. There we go, folks. Never know. That might come up in a questionnaire one day or something like that, or a quiz. Anyway, let's say hello to a few of you peeps out there as well. We've got Will Harper out there. Goes, has anyone hit the like button? Come on, folks, hit that like button. You know you want to. Thanks, Will. I do appreciate it, dude. What else we've got going on? Film Glitch. I think it has ties with TLG, then it's got to be part of them. Yeah, I completely agree, Barry. I think that's a kind of a common sense way of looking at it, to be honest. Is this one for yes, it's Lego, for no, it isn't. I don't know. It's interesting. One for yes. Yeah. Well, there you go then. He agrees. I thought I was having a seizure tech. When was that? What was that all about? Cabbage? I hope you're not having a seizure, mate. Blimey. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed your football match yesterday. I don't think I bothered asking you. Anyway, text loving that. Ricky T.Y. says, even with the sticker, it's cool little set. And their little trainer. Yeah, the trainer's really good. I haven't got that to hand. Sorry, folks. Mitty Brick says, yeah, love my boombox. Yeah, I'm kind of toying with the fact of maybe getting the video one as well. That does look pretty good, but wait for 50% off. Lumbridge Mix is sending it over. Good stuff. I'll check that out a little bit later. So if all goes well, folks, might need to do some jiggly pokery, but one day I'm going to do a theme stream for Lego Harry Potter, and I'll use Lego Losers render of that as well. Tex says, no credible band would put their name to the Ninjago theme song. Who did the Monkey Kid one then, eh? I mean, yeah, just out of interest, what band would you think would do the Monkey Kid set? Tech, I'll be interested to know, and of course what everyone else out there thinks as well. He goes, oh, you keep freezing, laugh out loud. Now, is it me freezing, or is it the magazine that keeps freezing? So I do apologise, folks, if it is. I'll have to have a look at my my internet after this stream, but I've rebooted everything I could possibly reboot. I really have. Tech Production says, ooh, Catty, haha. Aiden Nicoletta says, Bricky TY. And he goes, the monkeys. Yeah, good man. That's the one I was hoping you'd say. Here we go. Tech Production says, put these claws away. Meow. He does. We love a bit of Ninjago versus Monkey Kid. We really do, folks. As we all know, Ninjago is the best. Now, talking of the best, arguably one of the best themes out there is Harry Potter sets. And the Harry Potter sets been around now for 20 years now. So it's coming up to the 20th anniversary of the first Wizarding World models. Here are 10 of the finest sets from the theme. Now, have any of you lot out there got any of these sets? I've got this one, number 10. I've got number 6. I've got number 3. And I've got number 1. All of which, out of those 4, I've built one of them, which is this one. I think I built that maybe quite some time ago, probably on a backlog actually, because it's probably only about 300 pieces or something like that. And that was the Forbidden Forest Umbridge's Encounter. Did anyone else out there, if they built any of these? I bought this one, the Attack on the Burrow. I think that looks amazing. That really does. And this one, the Hogwarts Express, is brilliant. It really is, folks. I think that is definitely one that I do want to build soon, and then convert it over so that it's got itself some. You can put the electric motor into the back, into the actual engine part of it as well, which is kind of funky. Let me know as well if anyone out there has done that themselves. That'd be interesting to know, because it looks like a beautiful set. It really does. But anyway, coming in number 1 is Diagon Alley, and in all honesty, it's the most expensive set. It's got the most pieces on it, so you kind of hope than it would be, wouldn't you, I suppose? But in a way, it kind of stands alone on itself. It's in its own league. Do you know what I mean? It's a bit like taking 9 Star Wars sets and then suddenly putting in something like the Slave UCS. Do you know what I mean? It's maybe a little bit unfair, but in all honesty, Diagon Alley is a heck of a set. It really is. In fact, even the original one's not even in the top 10. But anyway, let me know what you think about that. Food with Brick says, don't own any Harry Potter. Never seen the films. Ooh, don't watch the films, mate. You'll want to buy some sets. You really will. Will Harper says, hey, Big TY, been a while. Hope you're good. Nicholas says, I like older Harry Potter sets. Special, I like the Night Bus. Yeah, I think the Night Bus. What a brilliant name for the Night Bus as well. It's an awesome name. It really is. But anyway, this article covers bottles become bricks. And that's the thing that Lego are working on at the moment, trying to make sustainable Lego. Anyway, we don't mind all that as long as, of course, it lasts 50 years like it did back in the 60s, folks. Because not necessarily everyone knows this, but Lego that was built in the 60s still fits Lego that was produced, well, yesterday. So that's how good that is. So there is a kind of I do agree we do need to be sustainable, but also as well, I want the sustainability to last for as long as it currently does. Otherwise, it's kind of like, what is the point? I mean, it's a bit like cars, really. Some of these new modern cars, they just don't last as long as older ones do. And you kind of think, well, are the benefits being slightly skew-whiffed and outweighed there? I don't know. Anyway, one there for the environmentalists, but I'm just putting in my 2 pence worth. We've got Simon in the house. Hello, Simon. Good to see you, dude. Lego Loser saying pretty much the same theme I have is HP, laugh out loud. I have a few others that aren't. Good stuff. So, Kat Rees-Jook, who is one of the main contributors of Blocks magazine, is talking about how she uses Lego to unwind. Do you know what? I'd like to say that I use Lego to unwind. And in some circumstances I do, but most of the time, I wouldn't say it's necessarily relaxing doing a live stream and building Lego at the same time. Certainly not relaxing doing one of these sort of streams, because as much as I love it, folks, it's quite a lot to do. I can't sort of sit back and say, say decide to start talking about something or something like that, or take a drink or anything like that. So it's pretty cool. But I do enjoy doing these London Eye streams simply because it just makes a nice change. I'm either sort of doing it with Sai, maybe occasionally Tech or Brick Hive. So I think it's right that I do one on my own. But like I say, Sai will be along a little bit later, folks. He will be. What have we got here? Got the base plate conundrum. This is Daniel, who's he's awesome, this guy, folks. Honestly, the stuff he knows, he's kind of like Blocks magazine's answer to a historian. He goes, Daniel ponders whether plates becoming more common than base plates is a positive thing. I personally think they do, or think they are. Base plates just seem to be on their own, really. But I'm going to be using the Mills technique now. I'm going forward with that. In fact, you know what? I might even go to the Lego store. I might even go to Blue Wall on next Tuesday. I've got next Tuesday off, folks. We've got a long weekend next week, and I'm going away, so I can't wait for that. He goes, anyone who has tried to use traditional base plates for anything other than foundations will quickly discover their shortcomings. 100% agree, Daniel. I really do. That is the thing I have discovered. The base plates are great, but it's very limited as to what you can use them with. What about you, lovely lot out there? What do you think about that? Personally, I'd rather have plates because I think they're just more useful anyway, especially if you break the set down. Tech. Interestingly, Tech, if you're still out there, what's your preference? Do you prefer using base plates, or being a mocker, you just stick to using normal plates? Kind of makes sense. Now, folks, just going back to the survey, 37 of you, or actually 38 of you, have actually voted. And I've just put a simple one. What is your favourite set from these? And 37 of you have gone for, or 37% of you have gone for Pirates of Barracuda Bay, and also 37% of you have gone for Ninjago City. That's really interesting. That really is, folks, because that is neck and neck. So that will tie in a little bit later. We'll come back to that in just a moment or so, because this magazine goes through their top 20. So anyway, onwards and upwards. Talking of 20, Ready Player 2. Now, what's this all about? This is Luigi. Mario no longer has to face his enemies and collect coins alone. It's Luigi time. Now, I'm not really the biggest fan of Mario and Luigi. I think it's good in the sense. I think it's outdone video and the likes of Hidden Side, simply because you've got to do quite a lot of physical stuff with it. It's just not my thing. I do appreciate it. I think it's a bit on the expensive side, but I can understand that. There's a bit of technology behind the figures. They are kind of fun. I just use it, and within 5 minutes, I'm kind of like, okay, I need to move on and do something else with it. It's one of those things, maybe when I look at Lego sets, I like to see how they're kind of constructed. Maybe tech does, I'm not sure. Maybe you lot out there do as well. But you look at that and you sort of think, oh, it's just a few things that go together. I know people that are all in on Mario when it came out, and since then, they've kind of fallen out of love with it. What do you lovely lot out there? What are you saying? It says, I think building on some form of Mills plate with a base plate, brick plate combo is the best for rigidity. Yeah, 100% tech. Completely agree with you, dude, on that one. Captain Zane says, bye, Nicoletta. Nicoletta's off as well. Nicoletta, thank you so much for spending some of your time with me this weekend. I really do appreciate it. Have yourself an absolutely awesome week. Simon says, I prefer Mario games to the Mario Lego. Just don't get the Lego sets. Yeah, me too. That said, folks, and I think Tech is actually in agreement with me on this one, is Bowser's Airship. Now, what about this one, eh? Now, I'm really into boats, strangely enough, so is Tech. So there's quite a few people out there. Plastic Architect, she's one of them that's really into it, in collecting boats and stuff like that. Bowser's Airship is absolutely brilliant. It really is, folks. It's an absolutely gorgeous looking ship, and the great thing about this ship, you can see there, it's kind of like a haberdashery ship, whereby it kind of folds outwards, which is really cool, and it works really well. And I think Tech was saying to me the other night that particular ship in real life, because I've not seen it yet, actually looks pretty awesome. So that's pretty cool. What have we got going on here? It says here, it goes, there's a new wave of blind bags as well, characters to collect. Yeah, I think they look good. That's that bullet chat. I think they look okay. It's just not minifigures. And let's face it, folks, I think the main thing people want from Super Mario are minifigures. That is it in a nutshell. It really is. So anyway, hopefully you guys can see the magazine okay, or at least the main bits anyway, because I'm talking you through it. And what we got going on here, so I think we're getting into the review stages, or at least Seinfeld anyway. So this is kind of like one of the main sets of the month. A little bit surprised actually that they've gone for this one this month, because I don't actually know that many Seinfeld fans out there, in all honesty. It's kind of one of those sitcoms that passed me by back in the day. I think I was probably too much into Friends or something like that. But let me know what you think. Are you into Seinfeld? Are you going to be buying the Seinfeld set? I may do one day if it goes on special offer or something like that. I mean, it looks like a nice set. It will definitely go with Central Perk or something like that. But I don't know. I'm a bit like really what Cabbage is saying there. He's just a bit about it. I think that's very much for the American audience and American Lego peeps as well. Tech says, you're too old for Seinfeld, I think, Greg. I think I am, actually. That's probably why I never saw it, Tech. I was too busy watching Charlie Chaplin. You know what I mean? Anyway, Lego Man said, hey, TY, and Bricky TY says, with you at the Seinfeld, Cabbage, not for me. Yeah, I'm not surprised, which is why I'm a bit surprised, actually, that they've done quite a big piece, big article on this. I mean, like, it's massive. But anyway, the best bit about this whole article, in my opinion anyway, is that they talked to Brent, who's the guy that actually, Brent Waller, who's the guy that actually, the fan that came up with the design of it as well. Oh, that's cool. We've got a speed champion there. I like that, the green one. I've never built that set yet, folks, but then I've not really built all the sets. But then it goes on and on. Favourite episodes. So it's quite a big article on it. If you're really into Seinfeld, then you're going to love that. You really are. Then we've got ourselves a couple of adverts. Anything in particular? We've got Wicked Brick. They're talking about this. I've seen them advertise this on Instagram the last couple of weeks. They're minifigure stands. Has anyone bought the minifigure stands? That kind of looks quite interesting. They're the other normal sort of stands. What else we've got down here? Access every single. Yeah, this is quite an interesting thing, folks. If you happen to want to subscribe to Blocks magazine, I've not tried this myself, but maybe I'll do it next time, next month, so I can show you guys how it actually works. It goes introducing the Blocks magazine back catalogue, access every single issue, and that's pretty good, isn't it? So if you actually subscribe to them, you've got access to every single issue of them. So that's a bit, you know, it's a bit like a back library or something like that. So anyway, I've not used it. Let me know if you've used it. I'd be interested to know what the interface is like and how searchable it is. And don't forget, folks, every month Blocks Magazine does a competition whereby one of their subscribers potentially has a chance to win a pretty cool Lego set. This month it's Daily Bugle, and I'm only saying that, folks, because I think it's a good reason to actually subscribe to it. And also as well, do you know what? If you look down in the description below, you will see a discount code whereby you'll get 10% off. So if you are thinking of subscribing it, right, do yourself a favour, save yourself 10% as well. And just in case you're wondering, blimey, Greg, you're mentioning that a bit too often. I'm only mentioning it, folks, because I want you to save some money. And just in case you're interested to know, I don't get a penny of it either. So I'm just doing it because you guys out there deserve to save some money. And if you save some money, what do you do with the money? You go and spend it on Lego. And that's the thing to do. It really is. So anyway, what have we got here? The Daily Bugle, or Daily Bugle, as some people call it. And you know you are as well. Isn't that right? Anyway, we've got price, £275. Woo! That is a lot of money, honey. Or 299 euros. And it comes with 25 minifigures. What do you think of the minifigures that come with this set, folks? Do you think that's too little or too many? Or do you think that's just right? But the piece count is 3,770. So I think for that piece count, and for those about the minifigures, I think that's money well spent, in all honesty. And I wasn't a big fan of this at first, but then I saw it in real life. And then I saw the minifigures that do come with it, and Daredevil and Blade, for an absolute fact, I think look amazing. I really do. This set could be a good template for a tower in Lagondon as well. Got some great stickers there as well. James Jameson, I think he looks really good. Got Miles Morales there. Vote Osborne for mayor. I think Osborne's the Sandman, isn't he? That's in there. And then, of course, we've got Daredevil. Basically, it looks like Phil Collins wearing a red outfit because he's got a couple of drumsticks. That's what I'm saying anyway. That's my story and I'm sticking to it. Cabby says, more sitcoms to come. Bricky TY says, wouldn't mind getting my mix on the Big Bang Theory set, though. Yeah, so Connor's a big fan of that one. I do fancy that myself, so I don't mind that one at all. Cabbage Face Brick says, do you think all these sitcoms will become a line in their own right? Possibly. Except I will say this, and I know some of you have said that it could become a thing. The Office. They never seem to do The Office, and that seems to countlessly get voted for 10,000 votes. And I think if they're not going to do The Office, I think they should just come out and say it, because there's a lot of people wasting a lot of their time on this. Better value than the Gunship. Yeah, good point, actually. Do you know what? That's a good question. Can I do a quick survey, folks? A quick sub-survey. Which would you think is better value for money? Gunship, so put GS, or Daily Bugle, DB? DB or GS, folks? Which one do you think is the better value for money? In all honesty, I think I'd go for the Daily Bugle. But I'm just saying, don't want to put a bias in there. Great thing, though, there, Brickstage. Thanks for that, Craig Star. Really appreciate that, mate. Guys, you get the Bugle, Greg. You need to be named the Gondon Post. Yeah, that'd be quite good, wouldn't it? I'll tell you what, I don't know where it was. I took a photograph of it this morning. I've seen someone out there has done a mock, and it is a beautiful mock, folks, of it's called the paper building. Obviously some sort of newspaper building, presumably, and it's like a dark red, and it's gorgeous. It really is. But anyway, who else we've got out there at the moment? We've got someone who's just popped in as well. The wonderful Lauren, the brightest witch bricks. Good to see you, Lauren. It really is. I've got Cat Tinzan still out there as well. Cat Tin, thank you so much for still being here. I do appreciate it. Now, we've got her saying DB. We've got DB. We've got DB from Minar. DB from Duju. Oh, this is interesting. Bugle or Bugle, as Tim calls it. Blimey, Tim, how's that hangover? He goes, I agree, backstage pass, DB. Blimey, that is resounding. I'm really impressed. Hey, Lauren, lots of little bit of love going out there to Lauren from Captain DB. Yeah, everyone's going DB on that. I'm a little bit surprised. But you know what, folks? If I had £280 to spend, what would I get? The DB or the GS, aka the Gunship? I agree with you, lovely lot out there. It'll be the Bugle for me all the way. Not one vote for the Gunship. Yeah, that's interesting, isn't it? Blimey, I hope M&R Productions doesn't tune into this one. But you never know. I'm interested to know what he'd rather go for. But anyway, his thing was the gunship, and I think he'd done a jolly good job of getting it made as well. And I think they've done a really good job. I just don't like the minifigures. That's it in a nutshell for me, folks. So if I ever build it, which will probably be in 2027, and I'll do a review on it, that's all I'm going to say about it. Anyway, we've got two particular great minifigures that come with this. We have, of course, got the Blade and Daredevil, who looks awesome. And that's one of the main reasons, folks, by the way, they've made this an 18+ set. It's because they can do some grittier comic superheroes, a bit like in the Punisher as well. Great office scene there, loving that. I don't think I like putting the stickers on that, mind you. And then we've got this one, Venom. Now, I don't know about you lot out there, but I'm not a big fan of this Venom. And one of the reasons I'm not a big fan of this Venom is because you've got this. I mean, look at that. It looks weird. I mean, that is not a great picture at that angle anyway. I mean, the teeth, I think, look amazing. I mean, it looks horrific, doesn't it? I mean, it looks as scary as anything. But I don't know. It's just not my thing, really. I like in the fact that looks like it's printed, not sticker. But one of my favourite sets this year that I've said before, quite recently, in fact, for less than £35, is this one. It's the Batman Classic TV series. I love this set. I really do. Set number 76188. It comes with 345 pieces. And I'm a bit surprised, actually. Their verdict, their score, Blocks magazine, gave it 73. Personally speaking, I'd give it a little bit more than that. I'd give it like 87 or something like that. Tell me what you think of it. Have you built it? Because it's from the back in the days of Adam West. And yeah, I just kind of think, in my opinion, I think it's worth a bit more than that. I think the two minifigures that come with it are excellent. I think the car build is awesome. My only one gripe with it, and it really is a minor gripe, folks, it's not even a big deal in all honesty, is that potentially I'd rather have had Robin come with it and not the Joker, who, by the way, if you look very closely at it, and I can't show it on here, the Joker's actually still got his moustache, just like the actor did back in the day, because he wouldn't take off his moustache, so they just painted over it. So that's a good little bit of detail there in the Devil, or should I say the Joker. So anyway, can you still hear the music okay, folks? It's pretty quiet. Hopefully it's not too loud. Is it just right? Tell me what you think of the music, folks. I mean, I'm interested to know, because this is where I'll probably keep the volume for the rest of the stream. Okay, onwards and upwards then. Lego Lucy says, my oldest brother is a huge DC fan. I was going to meet Adam West at Comic-Con, but unfortunately he fell quite ill. Yeah, I think he's passed away now, but it's a shame because he was meant to be a really nice guy, like a real proper gentleman. Cabbage Face Brick says, got the classic on order. Cabbage, honestly, dude, best vehicle this year as far as I'm concerned. I loved it. I bought it. I think I bought it on day one, actually. I just loved it. I think I built it on as well on a backlog as well. This good old site. Talk to site. Got Simon there. Says we'll pick up the classic if the tumbler comes out. Yeah, the tumbler. That's an interesting one. The tumbler, isn't it? It really is. I do fancy getting the 1989 Batmobile though, because that is going to retire, and I've got it. It's my favourite set of all time. But I think that's going to be one of those ones that absolutely rockets in price. Tech, interesting to know. Are you thinking of getting that one to not necessarily build, but to maybe put aside for a rainy day? Let me know if you're invested in that one, dude. He goes, he passed away. Yeah, it is a shame because, like I say, folks, he was a real gentleman. He really was. Barry's saying he can barely hear the music. But that's what it's meant to be, Barry. It's meant to be super quiet. That's all it is. He goes, that clone trooper will be worth stupid money when the gunship retires. It's already gone on 79 quid on Britlink. Wow, Tech. Didn't realise that. Blimey. I tell you what, though. It would be worth selling, wouldn't it? Because, I mean, it'd bring the price down of the set like you wouldn't believe. Anyway, talking of Star Wars, no clone troopers to be found here, folks, but we have got a good selection of figures, that's for sure. And that's the Imperial Light Cruiser. It's set number 75315. It's £150. And it comes with 5 minifigures, which is pretty good. And do you know what? For £150, for being Lego Star Wars and 1,336 pieces, that isn't too bad as it happens. That isn't too bad at all, I don't think. I think that's pretty damn good. Anyway, talking of pretty damn good, and they give it a 70 out of 100. The thing I don't like about this set is actually it's just very flat. The base of it is very flat. But it has got the mega construction around here, around the bridge, is absolutely solid. It's absolutely very, very strong. And that's where you hold it. It hasn't got a proper handle. The handle is the bridge, which I think is actually quite clever. So anyway, let's bring in our guest for the day. It is, of course, my good friend who's going to be helping me do the review on this, folks. It's my good friend, Cy O'Connor. Hey, Cy.
Hey. Woo, woo, woo.
Hey. Oh, you got it as well. Top man. I'm glad you managed to get it, dude.
I have it since the day it came out, but yeah, I think I've been ghosted by Blocks because they promised it to me in January and nothing arrived. So
well, that's pretty good. Well, anyway, what I'll do is while you're here, and now you're here, I'll remove the music, so we don't need the music in there anymore. And you never know, they might speed up things as well. That's the thing. I got to be honest, it might not just be me. Oh, hello, that was nice. I forget what they call it. Ula Poissons, aren't they? Those ones. They're like the
Pan au chocolat.
Pan au chocolat. That's the one. I don't know what I'm saying Ula for. Blimey. I was just trying to sound a bit. I was trying to sound a bit more French then, but I so much as look at one of those, I put on a couple of pounds. But anyway,
I know.
How you doing anyway? Did you have a nice dinner?
Well, this is technically dinner. I forgot that Lorraine is actually going to be getting a takeaway for the kids, so I had this on already, and I was like, "Oh, I won't get a takeaway now because I won't eat it. I'll be too full."
Okay, good man. Anyway.
I cooked these in the oven, you see, so I didn't make them. They're frozen, so it takes like 40 minutes or whatever to cook them.
Wicked. All right, good stuff, man. Good stuff. I'm like it.
How are you?
Well, I'm all right, my friend. I'm all right. We're doing very well. We're page number 55, so we're halfway through so far. And what time is it at the moment? So
it's like being in school. What page are we on, Greg? What page?
Yeah, that page we're on. So we're now on to page 56. Page 56. 56. We are. But the funny thing is, folks, I don't know if it's a StreamYard thing, but both Cy and me have been suffering with StreamYards recently, with it glitching, haven't we, Cy?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think I'm not necessarily convinced it's just me or Cy, but yeah, they're growing at the moment. So hopefully they're invested in their infrastructure. I'll have to send them a support ticket or something like that. Anyway, great to have you here, Cy. And don't forget, folks, at the end of the magazine review, we're going to do a Kahoot based on the magazine as well. So you're not allowed to cheat, Cy.
No cheating.
No cheating. It's only a quick one, folks, but I just thought it'd be quite a nice bit of fun to do that as well. So what something Tech just said was interesting me. He goes, I've got the 1989 Batmobiles. Was going to build it, but probably won't now and keep it as an investment. We'll get the tumbler though. Yeah, 100% Tech. Honestly, folks, if you do want a straight up, absolutely 100% good investment, right? The tumbler is the set to get, well, eventually anyway. But for the time being, the 1999 Batmobile is an awesome one to get. And also as well, before it goes out of, before it kind of goes out of not being manufactured anymore, I get that little 1966 Batmobile as well. Cabby says, "Oh, that was an account. Oh, what account fooling? I didn't know." We're talking about that. Relationship message. I sent there a bit like this point of using both earphones. I don't know what they're talking about, Si.
Just with Axel Plate. Axel says, "Si, did you tell Lorraine what she missed last night?" So basically, what that is, on Lego Danny Bob's live stream last night, Emily was back. And at the end of the stream, watch the whole stream if you haven't seen it, obviously. But at the end of the stream, Emily sang two songs, but she sang Let It Go from Frozen.
Oh, great.
It was amazing. And Lorraine had gone to bed at this stage, so she hasn't seen it. So she went to work as well, Axel. So she still hasn't seen it. But I swear, you have to go and watch Emily. People pay to go and see her singing. We got this for free. What the hell?
Amazing. Yeah, that's pretty wicked. Yeah, I'll definitely be checking it out because Emily was meant to go home yesterday, wasn't she?
Yeah, but there's like a tropical storm, hurricane-y kind of thing.
That's it. Yeah, so Danny ended up doing a live stream instead. Anyway, so let's get going. Because if you weren't worried about the sticker Fooling with Bricks, you can build it all new pieces for about £40. Very cool. Very cool. All right, then, folks, onwards and upwards then. So one of my favorite sets of this month that I've built is this, the Boba Fett Starship, or as everybody in a galaxy far, far away knows it's called, it is Boba Fett Slave One, and it's a brilliant set. It really is, folks. Like I say, it's I wouldn't call it quite micro set. That said, it is quite small. It's certainly not as big as the 20th anniversary one, and it's nowhere near as big as the UCS set. But it is a very, very enjoyable build, and it comes with a couple of very cool minifigures as well. And it's just a great set. I really like it. It's perfect to scale, and even comes with a little handle to make it that little bit more swooshable, just like the 20th anniversary one side. So if anyone hasn't got it, I highly recommend they go out and buy it, because I like that.
And even
set.
if you have the bigger one, it's still nice to have like the smaller one as well.
Oh, 100%. 100%. There was some really good techniques in building the set, and also as well, side there was loads of really new Lego elements as well. So it's pretty good going. So anyway, so we got the next up. That only got 62. And why did this is? Let's have a look. It goes a decent Slave One for the price, but not the best Lego version ever released. But you see, I think Blocks is missing. I think the reviewer, I say Blocks, it's the reviewer. I think they're missing the point here. It's a cheap version of the Slave One. That is over. It's about 65% cheaper than the 20th anniversary one, and it's God knows how much cheaper than the UCS version. So
a different league. It's like, as you said, the 1966 Batman, the one for €30 or whatever it is.
Yeah,
that's not a UCS. It's in the style of it, but it's much smaller. You can't say that is as good as like the Tumbler, because, or not the the Tumbler, because they're different things. They're different price points.
Yeah, I agree, and that's the way you got to look at it, folks. And so I think the review's a bit skewed. Tell me what you think. I mean, they're kind of right in what they're saying, but like I say, I think they're missing the point there a little bit. And like I say, folks, even though this Blocks magazine was sent to me free, these are my thoughts on it. And the thing is, this is what I like about doing the review section, is that it generates conversation about what do we think about these particular magazines and their reviews on it. So, it's interesting. Well, this one as well, the Imperial Armored Marauder. This doesn't do anything at all for me, but I will buy it when it goes on sale, I think, Si.
You see, I think the pictures don't do it justice. I think it looks really good in kind of real life. And the minifigure, the new Trooper is awesome.
I don't. What is that Trooper all about? Why is he yellow? I don't remember seeing a yellow one.
I can't remember what he's called. He is a something trooper, but artillery stormtrooper, I think.
An artillery stormtrooper.
It should say it somewhere. I think it's artillery. I could be wrong.
Okay. Well, anyway, so it's priced at £35. It comes with 478 pieces, so it's a bargain for the money. To be honest, we've got this great version of Grief here as well. That is a cool looking version of him. I love the actor as well, especially when he was in the film The Predator. Back in the day. It's my favourite Arnie film. It really is. We've got a cool looking minifigure in the case of this particular one. And he's got a pauldron as well. I didn't realise that. It's got a pauldron on him. But yeah, what it is, it's just a vehicle. I'm not in love with the vehicle. That's all it is. But this is a good interpretation of that vehicle from it. And it was actually arguably the best episodes, those ones. That story about them, and you got to see some of the other troopers from Scarif, I think it is. But let me know if I've got that wrong, folks. Bright Switch Pieces. Emily's going to make a small appearance in the movie Falling Figaro as well. Yeah, and I've asked Danny to let me know, Lauren, when that film comes out. So do look out for it, folks. Maybe it's worth doing a Google search so we get to know about that. Okay, so this is an interesting set. Now, this is a set I've actually bought, but I haven't actually got around to building yet. And it's set number 75314, the Bad Batch Attack Shuttle. Retails at £90, comes with nearly 1,000 pieces, so it's quite good price point on that. We've got all the main characters, bar one, from the Bad Batch TV series. And Si, do you know what? We could talk about the Bad Batch TV series now, can't we? Because it's been off for a couple of weeks. Yeah. Do you know what? I was watching it through my lunch break, and I thought, no, I was watching it just after work. So it was in between work and London Calling a few weeks ago. And I got to the scene where they took off, right, and they left Cross-Eye on the platform. Yeah. And I stopped it there because there was about 25 minutes left, right? And I thought, I'll watch the rest of it after the stream. So I came downstairs after the stream, turned it back on again. There was one scene left, and that was it. It was the end of the program. I was like, blooming Nora. I was like, well, it's literally 20 seconds. That was it. And I was like, oh. And so I was not happy with the ending at all. It was like, I just thought it was a bit, okay. Do you know what I mean?
Like the ending of the finale. Is that what you mean?
Yeah, the absolute, the finale for the season. I just thought, okay, all right.
I was like, what?
Yeah, I was just like, what? I thought, and I even kind of scanned through it just to make sure there wasn't like a scene at the end of it.
Me too.
Yeah. I thought, well, I must have a scene, but they didn't. But anyway, thank goodness for What If. The What If's on now, so that's kind of replaced that cartoon.
Yeah, but even when was that? That was on Wednesday. Surely we can talk about that by now, can we?
I suppose so.
I won't go into spoilers or anything. I'll just say I don't understand how the people, the main people. Well, I suppose everyone knows why. Obviously, this person becomes Star-Lord, but why was the spaceship there waiting when it's invisible?
It's just wrong place at the wrong time.
Yeah, but why were they there? There's nothing there, so why were they in the wrong place? They could have been like, why were they right there at the wrong place at the right time when there's supposed to be nothing there at all? You know, it's supposed to be invisible. Do you get me?
Yeah, it is. They just happen to be there.
How come they didn't pick up Wonder Woman or somebody? I know she's DC, but you get me. Why were they in an invisible place waiting to act? You know, that bit got me. I was like, oh, come on, that's just. They could have picked that person up when the shields went down at a different time. Like his uncle went off to Brooklyn or somewhere, didn't he?
Yeah, never to be found again. But...
Yeah, well, they could have done it that way. I don't know.
We'll see. Anyway, we're here for the magazine side.
Here for the magazine.
I think they're covering Marvel next month. Anyway, we'll set number 71387, Adventures with Luigi starter course. Anyway, it's a cartoon side. Don't look too deep into it. It's a cartoon.
I was watching Hive earlier on. I'm still at that energy level.
It was Hive talking about it then. Yeah, but you just got to go with it. It's What If. It's that the story behind What If in that sense is how they got to be there at that point, but they don't tell you that. So you just got to go with it. They don't explain it. They just go with it. So Adventures with Luigi start course. When I was in the Lego store for Peeps on day one, there wasn't one person buying it, but apparently in Swift Toys they sold out. So I don't know. So I don't get it. But anyway, some people do. It's not my thing. Anyway, over the page is something I'm much more into, and this is Luigi and of course Super Mario, and that's Bowser's Airship expansion set. I think this set looks awesome. I really, really do. I like the look of this. I think it's a nice looking boat. It opens out just like a toolbox. I can't wait to build that because I think that's a really interesting technique, and it's a good looking ship as well. It really is. Being an airship, I'm expecting it to sort of fly, but I can't really see any wings on it, or too many things anyway. But anyway, we'll wait and see when we build it. It looks like there's some nice techniques in building it and putting it together. So over the page, and we go from gaming, from Mario to Disney. And this is one of my favorite sets. Now, I don't know what's going on here, but I built this set months ago. I really did. Boone's Boat, which again they only give it 58, and that's probably because of the price point is ridiculously expensive for this set. It really is. But he says there's a boatload going on 43185, but it's build, set to sail with. I really like this set. I think it's one of the first sets I ever bought that comes with mini dolls. I really like the colours. I like the fact you've got this giant prawn on top of the boat as well, or some people would call it a shrimp, which is what it really is, folks. And you've got these kind of monkey mammals as well in there. They're not called monkeys; they're called something else, but I can't remember what their proper term, their name is. And it's a really good cartoon. I thoroughly enjoyed the cartoon. I really did. And that's out now, folks, on normal Disney. You haven't got to pay that surcharge of £30 to get it. Which I think is a bit cheeky of Disney, in all honesty. But I really like the set. It only gets 58. They says great mini dolls, which I totally agree with. It goes interesting techniques, makes for a decent but not exceptional set. Yeah, I'll go along with that. It's an interesting set. Next up, we've got set 43184. It's Raya and Sisu Dragon. That's interesting. This is a set that I've bought that I've not actually built yet, so I might build this one on Friday, because this Friday is London Calling themed stream, folks, and we're going to be building dragons, and I might do Sisu. Now, I know Sisu's probably not quite as aggressive looking as the Ninjago one or anything like that, but I do like that dragon. It's different. It's almost serpentine, isn't it, Si?
It is.
And we got this one here. You got this one here as well. This is from Shang Chu, I believe they pronounce it. And yeah, and that one is the same. It's serpentine, but that's because, of course, it dwells in water, which is why, of course, it's got that very much more slickness. You know, it's a bit like an eel. Think of an eel with legs, folks, and that's pretty much where you go there. But anyway, so that's Sisu there. They give that 60 out of 100. I'd imagine that they're knocking this down a bit because of the price points. Now, again, these sets have been out for ages. I really don't know why they're doing them now. Maybe it's a backlog for them or something like that. They've had other sets that have come out and they've just not had the room to do them. I bought this. I think Tech actually got in touch with me because he told me that this was on sale. I think I got this. I got this at £44. It retails here in the UK for £75. It comes with 610 pieces, and this is a beautiful set, folks. It really is. It's beautiful, and it comes with Tuk Tuk, which is one of the main characters in the film or in the cartoon animation, and it's brilliant. I can't wait to build it. I really can't. In fact, I don't even know why I haven't built it yet. It's because the nice thing about doing these sets, I don't know if you find that with mini dolls, is that with these sets, they're just so different to anything else that I build. So it's kind of like a nice different, even down to the stuff like the colors. They're just different to anything else I do.
It's so impressive, isn't it? It's just amazing.
Yeah, and there's some beautiful pieces in this, folks, and certainly some wonderful stickers. But this orb section here is out of this world. But yeah, I got it for £44, and that's a Billy bargain. It really is. We've got Lorraine out there. Hey, Lorraine, how you doing? Hope you're having a lovely Sunday. Hope you've been enjoying your croissants as well. Is she home now, or is she at work still?
She was in work.
Ah, well, anyway, I hope work's going okay for you, Lorraine. So, over the page, we're going into the wibbly wobbly world of video. Now, we all know about video, and we love video, folks. We really do. But sadly, it's hit a demise. It's kind of hit an iceberg, so to speak. We've got ourselves the Candy Castle stage that gets 57. I can't say it really does too much for me, but this minifigure here, Mr. Care Bear, he looks pretty awesome, actually. He looks really, really good. I'm liking him. We've got this guy over here, Metal Dragon Beatbox. He's pretty good. They're all going to get low scores here, 57. It's time to do some serious headbanging with Metal Dragon. The verdict is the detailing on the Folk Fairy minifigure is superb, but she doesn't come cheap. And none of them are cheap, folks. Their retail price, none of them are cheap. But let's be honest, right? If you bought any video sets at full price, you shouldn't have, because I haven't bought one video set at full. The very least I've got off is 33% SI, and the best I've come across is 50%. So this is what you got to do. Will Harper saying video. Yeah. Great minifigures. I tell you what, folks, honestly, I think they'll be up there in the top 10 minifigures this year. I really do. But anyway, this is quite an interesting thing. The Hall of Fame. Now, this is exactly what I did this survey for, folks. That is the survey is in conjunction with the Hall of Fame, which is the sets you need in your collection according to the Blocks reviewers. And I asked in the survey, there's 47 votes. If you want to get your vote in now, folks. We can get to 50 votes. That helps my maths out no end. And at the moment, Pirates of Barracuda Bay is at 40%, and Ninjago City is at 38%. The Batmobile is only at 9%, but the Ford Mustang is at 13%. So I would imagine that Ricky TY probably voted for that one, I would have thought. Anyway, get your votes in while you can, folks. We'll briefly talk about these because I don't want us to go over time.
I voted.
What did you vote for, Si?
City Gardens. Or is it City Gardens? What is it?
Ninjago City, it is.
Ninjago City, yeah.
Yeah, so that's a good one. The one I really want to get is Pirates of Barracuda Bay. That's one I do need to buy. I've got all 4 of those. But like I said, the 1989 Batmobile is one of my favorite ever builds. But saying that, I haven't built Ninjago City, and I want to get Pirates of Barracuda Bay in the next week or so.
Yeah.
So they're the ones that I'm kind of super interested in getting, because they just say, you know, the Pirates of Barracuda Bay is their best set. It actually says combines the nostalgia of classic pirates with a sophisticated building experience for a true Lego masterpiece. And I kind of agree with that. So anyway, let's have a look at let's end the poll and let's see what people went for on that one. There's virtually 50 people voted on that. So thank you, each and every one of you lovely peeps out there, for voting for that. Let's see, it'll come up in a second, folks. Here we go. So the outright, it was a draw. It was a draw. How about that then, Si?
That is odd.
Yeah, so 39% went for Pirates of Barracuda Bay, 39% went for Ninjago City. Now, considering there was 50 of you voting on that, folks, that's very cool. Very cool. And I was actually surprised the Ford Mustang did better than the Batmobile.
Yeah. Why?
Yeah, I don't know why. That's weird. But interestingly, and the people out there think, I said people out there, obviously it's you lovely lot out there watching this stream, are different as well. They think 1 and 4, and so they've got 1, 2, 3, 4 for their kind of top 4. But everyone out there recommends the Pirates of Barracuda Bay, then Ninjago City, then the Ford Mustang, and then the 1989 Batmobile. So thank you everybody who voted in that. That was really interesting. And yeah, Ninjago has got a long way to go still. I still think it's got a lot of longevity in its life. I really do. So anyway, so that's that. Really cool. I know that. And thank you everybody for voting on that. So anyway, so now we go back in time. It says from boards to plates to bricks. And here they're talking about with the classic Lego road plate replaced by a new solution in City, Blocks looks back at the long and winding road of these essential elements. And this is a nice layout here. I'm liking this. It's quite reminiscent actually of OO gauge, which I'm pretty sure that looks like OO gauge to me. This really does.
I just grabbed a charger. I forgot to bring it up.
No worries, dude. Right, so no worries. I'll keep going. So anyway, so we got the plates here, folks, of back in the day. I'd imagine some of you out there may still have these. I'd imagine they're a little bit discoloured as well. But anyway, so the whole article's talking about plates, where they came from, how they come to be, how they've been used differently over the years as well. It says here in the 1980s and the 90s, the road plates were used as runways. Why shouldn't they be as well? And of course, now in 2021, we got these new things, this new road plate system. Now, one of the main things I think that they made the road plates themselves is simply down to the fact that the base plates, the road base plates, were actually different. They weren't actually manufactured in Lego. Lego actually outsourced them to someone else. So let me turn that over. But let me know what you think. I mean, I actually quite like the new road system. But I never heavily invested in buying some of these road plates as well. I actually probably bought maybe about 15 of them or something like that over the course of a couple of years, because I knew I was doing a city. But during that time, just before I was going to really get into doing the city, the new road system came online, and I was like, do you know what? I'm going to go and do that. And having done that, I wish that Lego did more 2x4 greyish blue tiles, because they don't do enough with those sets. So please, Lego, if you're listening, please do add some more to it. And secondly, I think they work particularly quite well with the Mills technique as well. There's little ways of getting around that. Text saying length isn't everything, big stage pass. This is true. This is true.
Did I forget to mute myself? Yeah.
I muted you though, mate. Don't worry.
No, Lorraine left a bottle of wine in the freezer, and Katie was telling me that she took it out because it had leaked, froze, and she took it out of the freezer. So that's what was going on there. Oh
no worries, mate. I just thought always having a conversation. I'll leave him to it. Captain says Paul didn't show up, mate. Oh, I'm sorry about that, Captain. Maybe it might be because I don't know, maybe I kind of started it at the beginning when the intro music was on. I then put it on then. But anyway, it doesn't matter. So maybe, yeah, Ninjago City would have won. I don't know, maybe we'll do that again next month, folks. I think that's a good survey because I'm always interested, though, on a month-by-month basis. Because, I mean, you asked me next week, I'll have a different set that I think is my favourite. Anyway, let me know what you think about the road plate systems, folks. This is something interesting. I really like this article. This is the guys over at Blocks magazine. Hey, Ateez. Ateez for Life is out there as well. Good to see you, Ateez. The guys over at Blocks magazine, I know for a fact, they tweeted this a couple of weeks ago. They've actually, you can buy from them now the instructions for this mock. And this mock, cool. Yeah, that's what I thought, actually. I mean, there's not too much to it, but they're doing two things. One, you can either buy from them the mock, the instructions for it, download it as a PDF, I guess. Or secondly, what you can do is they'll, at an additional cost, they'll supply the bricks for it as well. So here we have, but they won't supply the minifigures, folks, just so you know. But this is kind of a nice, easy little build. It is a mock. It's build anticipation for Boba Fett's new series by giving the new minifigure the throne he deserves. And it's quite cool looking. Yes, I really like it. I think that is the same one they've got there. Yes, they've just added something extra in the background there with that because it doesn't show up there. Unless they accidentally erase that. But anyway, it shows you how to do this. But this is the interesting bit for me. This here, how Boba Fett has changed over the years as well. You've got him now from 2001. Then you got like from an Attack of the Clones, Boba Fett there as well. Of course, when he was a kid. And here we've got how he's evolved over the years. But of course, the one to have of him is this one because it's the one that comes with his arm prints. And that came with the Ultimate Collector's Series version of Boba Fett as well. But this is the thing, folks. If you get the brand new version of Boba Fett with the so-called Boba Fett transporter that we mentioned a moment ago, he does come with printed arms as well. And that's what makes him, in my opinion, a bloody good minifigure to get. He's not perfect. He really isn't. But I do rate him as well. And like I said, people will say that, oh, it's no big deal really that his helmet doesn't match his body armor. And I don't, you know, I do understand that. But you see, that armor here was cleaned. And so was his helmet was cleaned as well. And so was his backpack. So I think they've kind of missed that out. But that, you know what, folks, the thing is, the nice thing about that, it just means in the future, they'll come out of another Boba Fett, won't they, Si?
Absolutely.
It's another one like that. Because Boba Fett Slave 1 equals ka-ching, but it's a good little money seller. It really is. Anyway, check that out, folks. You've got the instructions there. They're really good instructions that come with the Blocks magazine. What else we've got going on here? It's just telling you how to subscribe. Don't forget, folks, if you want to subscribe to it whilst you're watching this or whenever you're watching this back, do check out the description below. There you will find a 10% discount as well. So,
and you get a minifigure?
No.
If you subscribe for the, which one is it? The 1 year you get a minifigure, isn't it? Yeah, gift package 1.
Yeah. Oh, well, that's if you go for the gift packs, not necessarily just a subscription.
No, but that's a cool way of getting a minifigure.
They are, and they're doing some more minifigures, side. They've got 6 more coming as well. But we'll get to that in just a moment. Because I didn't know this. I think it was Tech that told me about it. They do tiles and they do their own minifigures, which is pretty cool. But I think I like the fact that on their torso, it's got like blocks on there as well. I think that's quite cool. Yeah, I like that a lot. Maybe one day they'll send me a Blocks t-shirt and I can put that on while I'm doing the review. And maybe one for you as well, sir.
That'd be cool. Large, please. Yeah.
Oh, I was going to say medium. I was going to say medium. Medium to large.
Like a swimsuit on me.
Anyway, talking of swimming, Si, something, because I know you're not into swimming, you'd rather stay on the boat. We've got ourselves some techniques here.
For the land.
So now we're getting into the world of mocking and tech. This is much more what kind of floats your boat as well. Bricksish comes out of nowhere. I've got Ian Brickpod. Ian, tell me, are you guys streaming at 8 o'clock tonight or at 8:30 tonight? Do tell, because I might be able to send some people over if you're doing it at 8 o'clock. So anyway, how many of those are you eating? How many have you eaten of those? 2. Blimey. I thought you'd eaten about 4 of those. That's very true, Tech, by the way, but I'm not going to show it up. He's all about dome polishing. Yeah, he likes to give it a good buff. Anyway, Bon Voyage. Set sail on the Lego seas with ships from different places and times. So here we've just got different techniques of how to build, I don't know what you call them, really, micro-scale boats. We've got this one here, it's a barge. That's pretty obvious as a barge. We've got a junker here as well. That's like one of those, in case anyone wonders, what's a junker? It certainly isn't a piece of junk, that's for sure, folks. It's like a sort of a Asian boat. It's an Asian sailing boat. We've got the galleon here. We've got the tugboat. We've got the icebreaker, and we've got the skiff. I didn't actually know there was boats called skiffs. I just learned something there. That's why they call them skiffs in Star Wars.
Yeah.
I didn't know. What can I say, folks? I didn't know. Learning from the masters. Here we go. We've got some techniques going on here. We've got some small boats. I've got a few versions of this set. The 60th anniversary one. That's an awesome set. That really is. Maybe I'll build that one day as well. Because the key is building ships with studs facing in multiple directions. And the whole point of this, folks, of this article is that it goes on to tell you how you create these very cool little microscale sets using a minimalistic amount of bricks. I mean, look at that there. What a fantastic looking bridge. It really is. That is awesome. That really is. That is a cool looking bridge, all right. So anyway, there's the technique section. Then we got this mechanical claw. Often the most creative parts uses are hidden away on and are barely detectable. His roles are reversed in this build that uses parts as subtly you might not spot them. It's pretty cool, isn't it? I'm liking that.
Yeah.
That is a nice scene, actually, and they're making a point of this the claw section, the claw element, should we call it, being quite key to this. Anyway, so here...
it's kind of role reversal as well. It's a cow abducting an alien.
It's a good point, actually. Yeah, it is. But if you notice the how can I put it, the rockets on that particular ship, what they are?
Yeah.
They're the udders. Imagine that.
Yeah, it's brilliant.
At least I think they're udders anyway.
Yeah,
there's some strange
udders. No.
It's kind of crazy.
And see what the trees are. The trees are those little turbans from the CMF series.
They are. Well, look at the fence. The fence there is Harry Potter wands.
Oh yeah.
So that's pretty cool, isn't it, folks?
Yeah.
So this is why I love reading these sort of things. This is why people that do their mocks send them in. And you learn some good stuff reading this magazine. It's not all about reviewing sets. It's kind of what I love about Blocks magazine. He's disappeared. He's shrunk. He's been abducted.
I'm here.
He's been abducted.
My cow.
Is that you learn other stuff. Now, something they don't always cover is home studio. Ride the wave. Find out how to make minifigure surfing using a shower and a bin bag. Which is pretty cool, isn't it? So there we go. Improve your photography. And you know what, folks? If you want to find out a little bit about me and Sai, look out for us on Instagram as well, folks, because we're always posting stuff on there. Now, here's something quite interesting and something that certainly one person out there who's tuned in today will be interested to see. And it's this. It's the Monster Coach. How about that? On page 96, if you're following Sai. Now, I think this is an awesome little set, folks, and it's actually been designed by a couple of friends of the channel as well, Boom Bricks, and of course, Cabbage Face Bricks as well, who's our mate there. He's a cool designer, folks, and this is a big set. This isn't kind of the size of Speed Champions or Lego City. This is a big UCS style set. It's awesome, folks. It really is. And like I said, it's the Monsters Coach. Please do check it out on Lego Ideas website. If you want to go there, just Google Lego Ideas, get yourself over there and give it some support as well. Now, some other ones that are definitely worthy of support. I'm loving this train, Si. That train is out of this world, isn't it?
I love trains, Lego trains especially, and that's amazing.
Yeah, that is a very cool looking train. It's got loads of gold on it, which we love as well. Lego never seems to give us enough gold in their things, but that is a cool looking set. We've got Airwolf as well, which is a very nice looking helicopter.
Minifigures too, an Airwolf.
There are actually, yeah. We've got a couple ones. They look quite generic, but yeah, we could definitely get like 2 or 3 in there. And it's I used to really enjoy that program.
So I.
Yeah, a good soundtrack to the intro sequence on that,
Yeah.
folks. Then we've got Rocky versus Rambo as well. That's a good idea. I like that. Yeah, they're good brickheads. Look at the way he's done the abs. I like the abs on Rocky. That's very cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a really good technique. That's by someone called Rockin' Shoon. At least that's their Flickr account, anyway, folks. And actually, just going back to this one, the mechanical claw is by someone called Blake Foster. And if you want to find them out, they're on Flickr as well. And Flickr is something I never use Flickr. It's just something else to do. But Instagram is where I kind of post all my pictures. Now, other than the Munster coach, and by the way, folks, that's coach with a K if you're searching for it. We've got Mocha London as well. Rob Smith captures a taste of the UK capital in this street scene. Now we've got this here. We've got there's a tube station below the city street, which looks amazing actually. You know what? That's quite a different technique to ones that we've seen from the likes of Jar of Bricks, because he's got one on Lego Ideas page at the moment. And we've got ourselves the underground station. We've got ourselves number 10 Downing Street, which, by the way, folks, number 10 Downing Street is just basically Britain's answer to the White House, except it's black. And then, of course, we've got Big Ben as well. That's a lovely set. It really is. All different kind of areas, key points of London. And then how about this for a mock then? Mocks in Pics, the New Republic Corvus. It says the ship from Star Wars Battlefront 2 looks as if it has been pulled from the scene in this awe-inspiring model. It's pretty epic, isn't it, Si?
It's amazing, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's awesome. What do you guys out there think about this? Because that has got to be quite a few pieces. It goes, although it's hard to see when displayed, the ship still has a fully built underside. And that's what you don't get in some of these new Lego sets. That the undersides of them aren't quite constructed.
Yeah.
Are not completed anyway, in my opinion. A good friend and fellow builder named Bruxy has created instructions for the ship and also designed the central underside pillar, which I can only assume has some functional such as the tractor beam. Yeah, lovely. I've not seen this ship before because I haven't played Battlefront 2. And it's an awesome looking game, folks. It really is. Except whenever I play anything like that, I last for about 2 seconds and I'm dead. But yeah.
We're asked by Brickstage Pass, has it got any play features?
Has it got any play features? Sorry, not Cabbage Face Brick says good, but not as good as the Monsters, in my humble opinion. Yeah, I mean there are certain play features in it, I suppose. What does it say on their side? Does it say it's got any play features? I mean, it's pretty big, so it's kind of being more displayable than anything, and they don't show any sections of it sort of coming away. I mean, it's a massive snot technique one, so it's got like there's a lot of tiles in there, that's for sure. Looking at that, but it says that about 80% of the top hull is made using the snot. That's stubbed on top, by the way, folks, in case you're wondering. Techniques, but yeah, it's pretty impressive. I like it. Now, those minifigures we were talking about that we were alluding to, Si, is here. So new Blocks minifigures coming soon. And that's pretty cool. That's worth collecting just for that. I'd love to get them, actually. Shame there isn't a G in Blocks magazine or something like that, or at least in Blocks, because it'd be cool to be able to make up my name out of that. I could make up words out of that, mind you, but they probably won't be shareable on this stream. Anyway, I'd love to. You could make it look like Si, but yeah, I don't know. They're really cool looking things. Anyway, I like those. They're pretty cool. I like, you know, is it me? The more you get into looking at minifigures, the more you kind of remember or know where the hairpieces come from.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, it's cool.
Especially
but yeah,
now that we're doing more backlog kind of stuff, you remember hair pieces or wigs, as they're called, and you know, printed pieces. You kind of go, oh, yeah, that's from that, and it's from that. Like, so, yeah. Yeah,
no, it's pretty cool, Si. It really is. And then we've got an advert there for Tips and Bricks, and of course, we all know Jamay. Bricks and Mortar is associated with them. Now, Rewind this month, and we're getting very close to the end now, folks. Rewind goes on about Entron this month, which was in a magnetic classic space theme kicked off in the 1990s with parts originally used for Lego trains. That's interesting. Yeah, because there would have been the trains back in those days used magnets. That's awesome. It really is. So it's a cool looking set, and we've got a couple of peeps here. We've got obviously Daniel here and Chris, kind of looking back and their thoughts and memories of those particular sets as well. Over the page, and then it goes into the review of them. They look pretty epic. I mean, look at the wheels on that. They look amazing.
Class. And just in case anybody's wondering why I'm looking down, I have the magazine as well, so I'm just going along with Greg. That's
it. He's keeping up with us, folks. What are your thoughts on that theme, Si?
I think it's brilliant. Now, the weird thing is, strangely, I don't have any sets from M-Tron or Blacktron either, but I have some M-Tron and Blacktron minifigures that I got from. There was this person who was doing this kind of educational thing with kids. So I said, like, you know, the way sometimes they get rid of the minifigures. So I contacted her, said, what do you do with the minifigures? She said, they just get dumped in a bin. We call them boxes, but Americans call them a bin. So just get put in a box and stored away. And I was like, woohoo, jackpot. So I said, would you sell them? And she said, I'll trade them. So she asked me to buy the yellow boxes of classic bricks. So I said, yeah, okay. So I brought them, traded. She said, go and have a look, take whatever you want. And I was like, oh my God. So found some of the original Spider-Man minifigures with the silver webs. Like, oh, wow. I felt so guilty, but I didn't care. I didn't say that, but yeah. So M-Tron, brilliant theme. And I must look into getting some of them because they're expensive to get now, Greg.
Yeah, I reckon so as well. Anyway, we've got something pretty cool coming up from this. I love those wheels. I've actually got these wheels. I got given a Lego set from my nephew, and I've got some of those wheels. So, and I love these. Remember this piece here? This used to be a piece that I always used to use for thrusters all the time. Like you build like a little set. I think Benny's ship that came out earlier on this year. Not earlier on this year, what am I talking about? Talking rubbish there. About three years ago it came out. It'll be in the top 20. Here we go, folks. The top 20. I'll have them in there for sure. 100%. It's in number 20. Come on, where is it? We're nearly there. It'll be at the end of the reviews, I think, actually. Here we go. And there's this set. And there we go. This is the cheapest set that you'll get in the top 20, folks. It's called Benny's Space Squad, set number 70841, and it comes with a little classic spaceship that uses those thrusters at the back, which is better illustrated here. And that looks epic, doesn't it? I can't remember Lego doing a big tank like that in ages, Si.
It's mad.
I really can't. Are you still eating those? Is it me? He's just come on and just started eating. He hasn't stopped yet.
I've been told before I eat like an Italian. I take a long time to eat something, and it really annoys Lorraine. But like if you scuff them down, you get indigestion.
That's true, actually. Always chew your food, folks. And I tell you what, believe it or not, you actually burn it off a lot quicker as well. So I don't blame you, Si. You actually got the right idea. But anyway, so the cool thing about when Blocks Magazine does Rewind, and then do the reviews, they then go and do something called a rebuild. And this is the rebuild. And they're basically building a classic set. It's an upgrade, a classic M-Tron robot concept into something more suited to its purpose. And there we go. I have to try and get hold of some of the minifigures, mind. But it's a pretty cool looking robot.
Yeah. And did you notice the pages in the magazine they're kind of purposely what's the word?
Retroed. Worn.
Yeah. There's a technical word for worn. There's a technical. It's a word that you use for jeans. Anyway, but it's pretty cool. They make the paper look like it's old paper, and really cool.
It does, doesn't it? It is pretty cool, actually. I like that idea. It's great. Terrible for taking snapshots of it, though. But you never know, folks. One of these might actually feature in the Kahoot coming up in a few minutes, actually. So we've got Lego events going on. What have we got going on here? August, Brick History UK, whole Brick Universe in New Orleans. We won't go in there. The Galleries Brick Show in the UK, August 21st, 22nd. The Galleries, Broadmead, Bristol. And I think Tech was thinking of going there. Don't know if you did, but did any of you guys end up going to that in Bristol? I'm thinking, oh, there we go. We've got one very close to me here. The Caterer Model Show, September the 18th. I tell you what, folks, I'll definitely go to that because that isn't too far from me. Caterham. I can probably get to Caterham from central London in about 25 minutes. So I might go to that. And I tell you who will definitely be there as well is Kaz from Blockhead UK. She's always at that one. So I might go to that. Any other ones coming up? I'm going to one in Milton Keynes, but I think that we've got a great Western Brick Show on October the 2nd. That's to be confirmed, but I don't think that's going to go ahead. Don't know if anyone can share any thoughts on that. And Tech says, I didn't go because I was too busy doing nothing. I thought that might be the case. Come on, Tech, we could have got a vlog off you. That would have been quite good. If there's one thing I do love about Tech, other than his looks, of course, is his vlogs. I've got Lug Life here as well. Didn't talk about any Lug Life. We've got the Blocks BRICTIONARY. Shall I pick a random? Shall I pick a random one, Si?
Yeah, you go, girl.
All right, I'm going to go. Right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Look, we'll go here, and it's draft. Here we go. Draft. An activity common at Lego club meetings in which fans each bring a Lego set, sort out all the elements, and then take turns in picking out the type of part they want. An easy way to obtain parts in large quantities without buying multiple parts of the set yourself. It's interesting, isn't it?
Not my bag. Keep your hands off my Lego.
That's it. Keep your hands off my Lego. Well, I'll tell you what, folks, there's a very interesting concept coming up. Oh, round about now, funny enough. It's this one. This set here, Si, this is a kind of official but unboxed version of a Lego set. Okay, so back in the day, right? This is the model is called the what was it called? It was a Clone Wars set, and it goes from the vault. It goes this. There's a rare official Lego Star Wars model that could only be built with special instructions and 2009 Summerway sets. And basically, what Lego did, if you bought 10 particular Lego sets, right, you could then get the instructions, right, to build this set from those 10 Lego sets.
Okay.
It's weird, isn't it? It's great. Yeah. It's a good idea. I mean, they could do that with the waves. Now, I'm looking at this thinking, this is the latest wave of Lego Marvel sets. If they came out with a whole bunch of those sets, you know, there's, I don't know, say 5 sets, and then from those 5 sets, you could create something else from them. I think that'd be really good.
Yeah.
I think it's a great idea. I really do. But this particular ship, I forget the name of it now. Here we go. With a certain amount of trepidation, the Lego group followed Lucasfilm into a high anticipated period of the Star Wars storyline, one of the unstudied nerves of clashing with the company's core values. Okay, so that's why they did it like this. And I think this is all
malevolence.
The malevolent. That's it. Yeah, you're right. Malevolent. I just can't find. Oh, there it is.
I can't find it here, but it looks like something Ryan M&O Productions was looking for or talking about a few days ago, and I think it's that. I could be wrong. I'll read the left, right, and you read the left.
Well, it says just in the bottom right. You're quite right. It says the malevolent. It says as a result. It's literally the last paragraph on the right. It says as a result, the alternate malevolent build never got much attention, and as such slipped into relative obscurity over the years. I might send Ryan the picture of this to say, oh, there you go, they've actually done it, but it was made up of 10 different sets back in 2009. So a long time ago, that was, Si.
It's nice looking though, isn't it?
It is. And that pretty much brings to an end this month's Blocks magazine for issue number 82. Which is pretty cool. Yeah, there we go. And if you want to see it in all its glory, folks, there it is.
How much is that in the UK? Oh my God, £6.
Yeah, £6.
$9.21 for me.
Wow.
$9.21.
Why is it so expensive?
Stupid. You guys, whoever voted for Brexit over there, it's all your fault. Only joking. I love you, whoever you are.
Oh, I am sorry about that, Si. I really am.
It was you.
No, well, it's probably a little bit rude of me to tell you how I did vote. But anyway, folks, I'd much rather be in Europe than out. So that pretty much gives away how I voted. So I think what we can do now then, we can kind of turn the focus onto getting this Kahoot up and running. But yeah, I will say this as well, Si. You think you've got it bad? I believe over in New Zealand they pay about £15 for their magazines.
Oh my god, that's crazy.
Yeah, I know, it's ridiculous. Brickstage Park says, I am definitely questioning the validity of the top sets in at 7. A Clayface from the Lego movie, and Lego could give them away, really? Yeah. I know, because Lego sent them to Lugs for free. That's interesting. God. Wow. Check that out. Ouch, the minifig Who. Did you go for both days? Oh, let's have a look. What's the minifig Who saying? He says, I was glad the M4 was better today. Tech Productions was stuck in Bristol for hours on Friday. Oh, yeah. Did you know what, folks? M4 on a Friday, don't do it. When I lived in Devon, and well, even then thereafter, because I used to go and see friends on it there. The M4, I don't even bother going on the M4. Go like really late. I basically go early hours of the morning and just have a very, very long weekend there. So where's he gone now? He's probably gone to get some dessert now. So here we go.
Yeah, just an apple crumble with double cream. Thanks a million. Yeah, you were saying?
No worries, mate. Welcome back. Lego Man says, better not have those shapes. Not quite sure what you're talking about there, Liam. He goes, yeah, never bother on the M4. Actually, Lego Loser, whereabouts are you from? Are you anywhere near London? Minifig Who says, only went today. Was trying to visit a friend in Bridgend on Friday. Yeah, Bridgend is...
I thought that said Baghdad.
No, it's definitely not Baghdad, mate. You wouldn't get there when back in the day driving a car, that's for sure. But yeah. So anyway, so that's Blocks magazine. And now what's going to happen is we're going to have a Kahoot based on the magazine, the review itself. So let's get rid of the magazine. We'll simply remove that from the stream, and then it's just me and Si. Oh, Si's disappeared.
I'm not in here. I was wiping my face in case there's any crumbs on my face, and you sometimes you put people on a big screen. I don't want a big lump of pastry on my whiskers.
On your whiskers. Yeah. That's cool. So let's get rid of that. Now then, so that's gone, and let's go back to how we normally do it, Si. You and me, just like this. Hello. And let's get the Kahoot ready. So I'm just going to, if you don't mind, mate, are you okay to look after the chat while I set up the Kahoot?
I shall.
Good stuff.
Bring myself a bit closer.
Thank you, Si. So basically what we do, folks, like last time, because there was all sorts of shenanigans going on with Emily's stream, we're going to do it a little bit different. We're going to do it exactly the same as what she did it, and give that a go. And if we get any trouble with it, then what we do is we'll do the 2-factor one again, Si. But this time it should be a lot easier to get in, because I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing, but I don't quite get as many people watching me as watches Emmasaurus, because well, I don't know why, actually. I got a good idea though. But yeah, the fact is, and poor old Emily, she had some horrible people in her stream on the 72-hour community stream, and hopefully we won't have them here to spoil our fun anyway tonight. So just give me a minute, Si, and I will set this up for us, and I'll be straight back. But just for the moment, so if you don't mind looking after everyone, just for a moment, I'll be straight back.
Okay, no worries. So everybody say stuff so I can read out your comments. AT's Life says Kahoot, woo. Lego Loser says ready for the pins. Yes, he's just going to have to sort that out. Mr. Blue Sky changed his name from Mr. Blue from Mr. Blue's Lego channel to Mr. Blue to Mr. Blue, and now it's Mr. Blue Sky, which is a song. Isn't it, Mr.? Yeah, I think that's Lego Danny Bob's favorite song, actually. Can't remember who sang it, but we have Lego Madness is saying hello. And Mr. Blue Sky is saying, is that tropical storm still going on? So last night there was a big tropical storm, and they had this big concert on in New York City, and it was loads of rain, and I was watching it, and then it got really late, and I fell asleep, so I couldn't watch it all. But it was good from what I saw. Barry Manilow was singing. And then they were all back in the Killer's caravan or trailer, and there was loads of people there. I think Don Lemon from CNN was there, and they're all singing. Captain Zan says, hi, Si. Hey, how's it going? I'm not in control, so I can't put your comments on the screen, but hey, I'm reading you out. Will Harper, I was hanging out with him today, virtually on the Hive, not the Hive stream. It was daytime. It was Good Morning. Good morning what? It was Good Morning from Hive anyway. He says, I don't understand Kahoot, so I'm out. Have a great stream and hit that like button. Bye, Greg, and chat. See you later, dude. Hello, that's who it was, Mr. Blue Sky. Everyone, like almost everyone is saying, hey, hello. Who else is saying what? Nick B, how's it going, Nick? Good to see you, dude. Lego Loser says, so I'm stuck on what CMF I should make. Any ideas? Hit the Halloween market. Some ghosts. I think ghosts are awesome and make them kind of glow, you know, and everything like that. Then we have Lego Madness talk about Brick World. Yeah, good morning, Brick World. You see, I've been up early and I'm half asleep, so yeah, and it was a really good stream that Hive did. Ian Brickbod says, will you read anything out though, Si? Probably not, although I am. Lego Madness says, hey hon, or hey Ian. Hey hon. Will Harper's still hanging around. It's good to see you haven't gone. Don't go. Don't stay. Look, if you don't understand Kahoot, just shout at the screen like a grumpy old man. I think it's number 7, and you'd be grand. Brickstage passes. I have done an easy guide as to latest what it is. Oh my god, I can't read it. Si, I have, and it keeps moving. Si, I have done an easy guide to the latest what it. Oh, if for you. Okay, cool. Hopefully it's easier than reading your message. Only joking, Craig, so I love you.
I was just thinking that.
Oh, God, I need a PhD in reading. I saw something. I want to read text. What's it? I hope I better read it first. I hope Greg is paying you for all this legwork. I know. Well, he gives me a virtual massage every time, so it's very relaxing. And he sings a song.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I might have to change the brightness on my light. Nick B says, who here has a city layout? Greg has, but it's all in his head at the moment. He's working hard on it. And I saw pictures of screwdrivers and stuff today on Instagram. So, Nick, if you want to keep track of what Greg is up to, have a look at his videos on the channel. And soon enough, he should be, I think he has an update coming up soon, hopefully. Bing! So I think Greg is almost ready. There's the pin, guys, so go for it. I don't know how I'm going to remember that. I can only remember one thing at a time.
That's a long thing, but don't worry, folks. Just get yourselves in there. And if you're going to choose a name, choose a nice name. No rude words in there. We've got Simon in the house. Good to see you, Simon. Great to have you there. Lego Madness. A Tease His Life is playing as well. This is quite exciting. This isn't it, Si?
It is, if I can get in. Oh, you got in.
Come on, Si, you can do it. Let's kick this Kahoot off. Thank you, Si.
I got in, and some jerk took my name the last time. Don't know why. I didn't even use it. He didn't even use it. I had to
someone else has used it. Yeah, someone else has put an apostrophe there. Someone else has used it.
No, that's me. Hey, there's 2 of them.
Yeah, which one are you? Comma or
I
without
have
the
no
comma?
idea. Jerks.
Oh, that's funny. That is funny. I'm going to pop something in the chat for you, Si.
Oh, the coffee's cold.
Is it?
It's been there for ages.
Oh, is it?
Go on.
I was going to say, cold coffee is one of the few drinks I can drink hot or cold.
Really, I was just going to slag everyone who drinks cold coffee. I was going to say I don't know how people can drink cold coffee. Yeah, I'll do that.
Got 10 peeps in there at the moment.
And hurry up.
That's it. Come on, folks. We've got nearly 40 people watching. So we should get a good, strong, healthy, I reckon 12 maybe.
So I'll explain. So for anyone who's wondering what's going on, open a separate window in your browser. So basically that means on the top, press the plus and another kind of Google page will open up if that's your preference. Type in Kahoot and then it'll say Kahoot game. Click on that. It'll ask you for a pin. The pin is on the top, 9653343. Put that in and then type in a nickname. So you can put your YouTube name or you can put Jim if your name is Jim, whatever you want to put in. And if your name's not Jim, put Jim in. It's funny. And why is Jim a funny name? I don't know, but that's how you do it. Dead easy. And then the questions will come up. And what do? You answer the questions.
Exactly. It's as easy as that, folks. It really is. And also as well, there is, as a teaser saying, there is actually an app for Kahoot. So if you've got the app, folks, fantastic, use that. If you haven't got the app, don't worry. You haven't got to install anything. Just go to kahoot.it. And then with this one, I set it so that you actually see the question and you see the answers and the afterwards, and also what you will see is the media as well. So you'll see everything in one place. So even if you wasn't watching this stream anymore, you could still join it as long as you know what the pin is. Should I put some music on, Si?
You can if you want. Yeah, why not? People might.
I'll put a little bit on. We never know. Let's just add that to stream. Oh, there we go. We'll just go back to. I don't know. Really. I'll see how we can share it. So we've got that. That's it. But that's no good because people can't see the other thing now. So I'll just return it to that or that. Or then maybe I'll just remove it and then put the Kahoot back in there and add that again. There we go. That's much better. I can't share two things at once, apparently, on this. I've just learned that, folks.
Can't share two things at once.
You can't. That's not me, by the way, folks. That's technical. It's a technical. How can I put it? Si. It's
technical issue.
Yeah, I'll put that in. I'll add that to notes. So can we share more than a few things at one time, please? I probably think, why would you want to do that? But there we go. So how many have we got there at the moment? Is there still anybody who wants to jump in? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That's brilliant. That's brilliant so far. 15. We'll give it a couple more minutes, folks, if you want to do it. Ian Brickbods, I went to 2019, lovely and hot. Because we got the Brickbods are actually on holiday. Now, Brickbods, when are you streaming tonight? Are you streaming at 8 o'clock or are you streaming at 8:30? Because if it's at 8:30, I'll tell people to come over. If it's at 8 o'clock, I'll still tell people to come over and see you. But anyway, I love it. I love a little Kahoot. Kahoot went really well last time we played it, didn't it, Si? So,
it did.
We did that. We've got 18 in the house at the moment.
Not for me, but anyway.
Such trivia, Jim. Ian Brickbod saying they'll be streaming. So pop over at 8:30, folks. We'll just be done by then. To Ian Brickbod. That is, of course, the Brickbods. And check out this. He's streaming live from Spain. Even I've never done that before. I streamed on holiday loads of times, but never from Spain. We got Chris, talking of being on holiday. He's been on holiday, I think. Chris Bowsen and Captain Jaden Chalice. Watching Lego Master Australia also at the same time. All right, that's cool. Text production saying, I'm a loser, whoever. What is it, right?
Did you see the names? The names are hilarious. So I'll let you read it.
All right. So Tech is a loser. That's a good name. Greg's left nut. That is funny. Honestly, folks, you wouldn't want to be my left nut at the moment. I've been sitting down for nearly 2 hours flat. And then we've got Separator Chris. We've got Smiler. We've got Minark. Cabbage Face. Nikki B. Fooling Bazza, Star-Lord, EL Brickbods, EL Brickbods, I should say, Cy O'Connor, Captain Zan, Loser is Hot, Tease is Life, Lego Madness, and Simon. I think we're there.
Where's Jim gone? There was a Jim there as well. Jim, come back.
I think Jim's he's there. Look at that, Captain Zan, Gregory. What can I say? I'm not being rude. I'm not being rude. I'm just putting pictures of images in your mind, Captain Zan. Don't worry.
Get in, Brixish.
I'm doing. Is Brixish just arrived?
Yep.
Oh, okay. We'll wait for Brixish to get in. Oh, someone's just popped in. We've got 17. It's really good. 16. Oh, come on, stay with it, folks. I am wearing shorts today, FYI. So I'm doing a Tech. I can see why Tech always likes wearing shorts. Actually,
easier to stretch.
That's it. Help you breathe as well. Help you breathe. Yeah, Greg's left nut. I'm dead. It's me, Jim. It's worse than that. He's dead, Jim.
Who's Jim? Right. Where's Jim? That's awesome.
Right, I think we're all in. Are we all in? Can we go? Is there anyone still having trouble getting in? I think we're good. Shorts, no boxes is the life. Oh, shorts, no boxes is the life. Is that right? Okay, I have to swap my Y fronts for something else then. I don't wear Y fronts really, folks, honest.
Is Jim fooling with bricks or under?
I don't know, actually. Lumber Bricks, can I join back? There's a glitch. I think you can join all the way through it. Anyway, you just come in a bit later. Right.
You can rejoin and your username. I think it's the same username, so I think you can just join back in. Yeah, so just try it.
Yeah,
Oh,
I think we're there though. I think we're good to go now. Lego Loser, try it quickly. Well, Lego Loser. All right, we'll give you 1 more minute, Lego Loser, and then we'll wait for you to join back in again. But it's one of those things, folks. You can even look. You don't even have to watch the stream or something like that. You can, because the media, as they like to call it, will be there. And don't forget, it's all based on this Blocks magazine issue number 82. Okay. Oh, we've lost a few there. 16 size melon.
That's tech with that.
That's tech. It goes, I miss playing Kahoots in school. Right, we're going to go for it now then. It goes, I'm back in. Right, let's go. So let me go into this and then we'll click start. We're all locked in. Here we go, folks. Heads down. Blocks magazine issue number 82. 3, 2, 1. Good luck, everyone. True or false? Is this Django Fett?
Ooh.
True or false? Is this Django Fett? You've got 20 seconds to answer. And the great thing with this game, folks, it doesn't matter how easy you think it is or whatever like that. It's down to the complete speed in which you answer. So here we go. There we go. 17 of you got that right. Let's do. Let's see who's where on this. Oh, Star-Lord's up in front. Greg's left nut is flying in at number 2nd. Lego number 2nd. Is that such a thing? Lego Madness is at number 3. Tech is a loser is 4, and the Tease is live is in the top 5. Very good, folks. Very good. We're doing well. Where are you? Side. There's 2 Side Connors, isn't there? And there's no inside.
One of them's gone. So the real one is me. I'm probably last.
All right, question 2 then. Question 2 of 11. Here we go. Heads down. This is a quiz question. What is the Blocks magazine all-time number 1 Harry Potter set? Is it Hogwarts Express, Attack on the Burrow, Hogwarts Castle, or Diagon Alley? Now, we did cover all this, folks. Remember, we did cover all this. There's certain things I taken up on it, emphasised. And Si's got the magazine and he's still not answering. You've got 16 seconds.
I did answer. Oh, I'm incorrect anyway.
Was you? Okay. So 1 vote went for Hogwarts Express. 1 went for the Attack on the Burrow. 3 went for Hogwarts Castle. Yeah, Hogwarts Castle, you would think it'd be their number 1, but they went for Diagon Alley. There we go. Well done, folks. Let's see how that's changed the leaderboard. Lego Madness has moved into 1st place. Star-Lord is number 2. Greg's left nut. Go on, Greg's left nut. Is still flying there at number 3. We've got Simon there as well. And Captain Zane in at number 5. Go, Captain Zane. Loving it. Okay, folks, heads down. This will be question number 3. It's all quiz questions. Name this style of bow. Again. Here we go. What's coming up? What's coming up? Oh, the name's there. There it is. I like this sort of question. Hopefully you guys do out there as well.
Why is it taking so long? Hurry up, hurry up. Stupid buffering.
I'm just going to be guessing, aren't I? Laugh out loud, says Brixish. Let's take that banner off because we don't need that banner on anymore. We'll just look at the comments. All right, good stuff. So 1 of you got that wrong. Well, actually, 4 of you got that wrong. 12 got it right, though. Junker. Well done. Just to make it a little bit easier, folks, sometimes with the pictures, when they disappear, you will see the name of what it is on there, just to make it a little bit easier for you. So here we go. Question number 4 coming in next. That's changed it around to Simon's now top. Star-Lord is number 2. L Brickbods is flying in at 3. Greg's left nut has completely fallen away. He has. He's rolled away, folks. He has. Anyway, Monarch has a streak with 3 correct answers in a row. Well done, Monarch.
Done.
Yeah. Here we go. Question 4. True or false? And it's worth double points. This dragon's name is Sisu. True or false? This dragon's name is Sisu. Wait for it to appear and then choose your answer, folks.
Oh my
you
gosh.
liking the format, Si? Are you liking the
I
format?
do. I like this much better than your last one. You know, that means you should have one of these twice a week.
Dude, these take ages to do. They really do. But they're worth it, though. True. 13 of you got it right. 4 got it wrong. Unlucky, folks. That was a 50-50, but good stuff. Well done. Let's see how that's changed the scores. Star-Lord pushes into first place. Separator Chris is in at number 2. He's normally very good, folks. So watch him. Tech is a loser in at number 4, and Simon drops to number 5. Good
I'm a
stuff.
bad loser, by the way.
Are you a bad loser?
Yeah.
Oh, well, you can't be a bad loser on this because it's taking.
I'm only joking. I'm a great loser. Sure, I never win these, and I'm always smiling.
Lego loser says she was right. Atisa Lice is saying, "Oh my god." What's Tech say? It goes that is sagging. It really is. It's inevitable, Tech. It really is. Anyway, moving on swiftly to question number 5. How many figures came with 76178, the Daily Bugle? 15, 25, 30, or 35? What do you reckon, Si?
I can't remember, and I'm wrong.
Look at that. A lot of people went for 15. That's true. Yeah, it's nice. I'm sorry. And I even emphasized that one. I was saying, what do you think? It pays to watch the stream.
Stupid dinner.
Yeah, blooming croissants. They always get in the way. He'll probably have indigestion tonight now, folks, because of that.
Definitely.
Simon, I think Simon's got that one wrong. Captain Zayn say bah ha ha, Lego loser. Lego loser say yay. Well, I think Lego loser's going to do well here. Anyway, let's see how that changes the scores. Oh, blimey, nothing at all actually. Captain Zayn moves in at number 5. Star-Lord is very much in the thick of it there, and at number 1. Separator Chris and Tech is a loser is a very healthy number 4. It really is. Okay, moving on. Halfway there now, folks, with this question, and it's a quiz question. What score did Blocks give 76188 Batman, the classic TV series Batmobile? Was it 73? Was it 74? Was it 83 or 84? What one do you reckon they gave it? 5 answer streak. Chris, you're very good at this. You know you are. I remember this. Oh, there we go. Blimey. I can't believe that. Only one person got it right. This one is hard. It's meant to be. That's why it's worth, there's always going to be a couple of really hard ones in there, folks. And there's always going to be some simple ones as well. Anyway, let's see if this one, because this one could really change things up and see who's changed. Oh, he hasn't done a thing. There we go.
Can't wait till we get to page 57.
I mean, whoever got that one, right, must be way down there. But anyway, well done, folks. Here we go. Next question. This is where it really starts to count to get these right. Anyway, here we go. Another quiz question. It's worth double points, folks. Name this mop showcased from the Lego Ideas. Is it the Munster Dragster? Is it the Munsters Coach with a C? Is it the Munsters Bus? Or is it the Munsters Coach with a K?
Ooh, that's a lot of points. If I got that wrong, I'd get my ass kicked.
Let's take a look, shall we?
Oh,
whoa! Greg's left nut comes out of nowhere.
Out of nowhere. Well, out of the shorts, anyway.
I think I know who that is now. I bet that's cabbage. I bet that's cabbage. Actually, there isn't really too much difference between that and a cabbage, I suppose. Depends how you look at it, folks. But anyway, Brixish. My God, Brixish. In at number 2. Lego Madness drops like a stone madly to number 4. And Separator Chris is in at number 5. Well done, everybody. Well done there, Greg's left nut. Anyway, moving on. Question number 8. Just a few more left to go, folks. Here we go. Quiz question. What is the Bad Batch attack shuttle otherwise known as? The USS Enterprise, Slave One, Havoc Marauder, or Tyridium? What is it otherwise known as? Beam me up, Scotty. What is it otherwise known as? Our survey says... Oh, 9 of you got that right. Well done. Did you get that one right, Si?
I did.
Oh, Lego Madness says hard one. Tech says drops like a left nut. Depends which way you hang there's Tech. It goes whoop, whoop. I think Brixish might have got that one right. Oh, Brixish. Let's see how that's changed the scores, folks. Oh, Greg's left nut is still hanging in there. Just. And you pardon the pun. Very good. I'm liking that. Number 8. Fantastic. Greg's left nut has actually got quite a healthy lead as it happens. But anyway, here we go. Question number 9. It's another quiz question. It's worth double points, everyone. Ooh. This set is from which 1990s Lego theme? Is it Tron? Is it Classic Space? Is it Star Wars? Or is it Entron? Oh, look at that. Bang in there. Number 15. Loads of people answered that one. Very
Why am I not moving up?
Here we go. Oh, separator Chris. Straight up there. In at number 3, Brixis drops down only slightly. There's only, 26 points in that one. Star-Lord's up there, but my word, you guys are going to have to be very quick to catch up with Greg's left nut. Thank goodness for that. 4 players have reached answer streak of 3. That means you've got 3 answers right in a row. Well done, you 3. That's awesome. That really is. Anyway, question coming up is a quiz question. According to the Blocks reviewers, what is the number 1 must-have set? Is it Pirates of Barracuda Bay? Is it Steamboat Willie? Is it Millennium Falcon? Or is it the Nintendo Entertainment System? And there's a little clue to what it is coming up now, folks. Here we go. Our survey says, oh, look at that. Pirates of Barracuda Bay. One person went for the Millennium Falcon. Another person went for the Nintendo Entertainment System. All fantastic sets in their own right. Did you get that one right, Si?
I did.
Okay, that's good. That's good. Now, a lot of you got that right. So it may not change anything at the top. Except
I'm
for...
on the board.
So Connor's flying in there at number 5. Now, Si, you're very close up to L Brixbods. And to be fair, separated Chris as well. So you need to answer this one very quickly.
You're going really down, Harry.
This is it, folks. This is the last question. Heads down. Well done, everybody. Well done, Greg's left nut as well. Fantastic. That is. Here we go. 3 in a row. Si's melon head is back in the game apparently as well, Si.
That's my daughter.
I take it that's not you, is it? No. Does she call you a melon head?
No. No one does.
Someone does. Someone loves you. Lego Man just went for the NES. Red Carnage went, I missed most of the stream. It's just a bit, mate. He goes, I was right. This is so good. Dang it. Oh, Bricks is just falling behind. And Captain Zane is giving some love out there to Topic Bricks. Welcome, Topic Bricks. Good to have you here. And there he is there. I think I subscribed to your Instagram in the last day or so, my friend. Anyway, folks, this is the last question. Question number 11. Heads down. Get your fingers on the go. Here we go. It's a quiz question. It's worth double points. Ooh. Name the band behind the theme song to Ninjago's TV show. The Rolling Bricks, boom. Dire Lego Sets, Lego Play, or The Fold. The Rolling Bricks, Dire Lego Sets, Lego Play, or The Fold. Which one is it, Si? Which one is it? Oh, loads of people got that right. The Fold. This is it. One person went for the Rolling Bricks. One person, which was actually a take on the Rolling Stones. One person went for Dire Lego Sets. That is, of course, Dire Straits. And one person went for Lego Play, which is a play on the words of Coldplay. But most of you, 13 of you, unlucky for some.
I'm surprised at that so many people knew that.
Yeah, well, again, I didn't know until I read it earlier on. Blocks Magazine, issue 82, The Podium. In at number 3, Separator Chris. Well done, Separator Chris. Number 2, Star-Lord. And number 1 is...
Gregory's left nut.
Woohoo! Well done, Chris. 4th for Si O'Connor. Oh, well done, Si. He did a lot better. And Fooling with Bricks came number 5 as well.
Can you show a list of who came where?
I can. Let's take a look. If I click next, see what comes up. Difficult questions.
We should have a Kahoot guessing whose name was who.
Well, I reckon Greg's left nut was cabbage. These were the hardest questions, apparently. What did Blocks give the Batmobile? Only 4% got that correct. Yeah. 25% But this is the thing. The reason I put that one is because I think they marked it a bit low for my liking. There's all the answers, the monsters. But yeah, let's take a look. Get feedback. Play again. Play new game. View full report. Here we go. Have you stopped sharing your screen? Yeah, I can still share it, folks. It's actually, I'll tell you what I'll do is I'll stop sharing it. But what I'll do is I'll tell you, just in case there's any information on there that you guys shouldn't necessarily know, in case it's private. Because I don't want to give anyway people's details or anything like that, or of course my own. Anyway, let's have a look at the report, and I'll run through it. The top, everyone who came. Let's have a look. So players. Do you know there's actually 24 people played that?
That's pretty good.
Let's take a look at them all. Okay, we have. Let's tell you the rank. Oh, let's do it in rank position then. Okay, so number one was Greg's left nut. Number two was Star-Lord. Then separated Chris. Then Cy O'Connor, healthy number 4. Now, interestingly, then we've got Fooling with Bazza was in at number 5. Tech the Loser was number 6. That's really good, Tech, by the way. Not too much of a loser there, mate. Brixish was number 7. Captain Zane, a very healthy number 8. El Brick Bods was number 9. Cabbage Face was 10. There we go. I don't know who Greg's left nut is now. That goes my theory. Minark was at number 11. Size Melonhead was number 12.
That's Tech. No, Tech wouldn't be 12 though. I think that's hilarious.
Yeah, that is funny. Simon was number 13. Lego Madness 14. A Tease for Life is 15. Nikki B was 16. Smiler 17. Cy O'Connor, this is another Cy O'Connor Cy O'Connor with the comma was number 18.
You can tell it was fake.
Yeah, Cy It's Me Jim was number 19, and Jim was number 20. And who else was there? There was a few more. JT was 21. Fooling Baz 22. Loser is Hot 23, and Separated Chow was 24. But I think those ones, well, they didn't get any. Actually, to be fair, those last 4 they didn't get any points. I think they were kind of people that had dropped out and came back in again.
Okay, we didn't read the chat when that was going on. So apparently, Lego Loser is Size Melonhead, and apparently she's been saying it the whole time in the chat.
Who's that?
Cheeky monkey, Lego Loser.
Oh, Lego Loser. Well done, Lego Loser.
yeah. It's me. Love you, Si. So that's up there. So
Tech the Loser wasn't me. Yeah, of course
so
it was.
Who the hell is Tech the Loser?
Same. That's it. You don't know, but Atomic Bricks.
Let's see. Who won? I'm dying to know who won. Real person.
Who? Oh,
what's that?
Well, yeah, Greg's left nut. Who was Greg's left nut? Come on, folks.
Who was it?
Yeah.
I'm just looking in the chat to see if they say it.
That's it. Yeah. I mean,
everyone will just claim it was them now.
Yeah.
It was me.
Oh, that was cool. Anyway, I was Brick Stage Pass. I was. Was that you, Craig? Was you my left nut?
Oh, it must have been.
Yeah. Oh, actually, because his name didn't come up, did it?
Yeah.
His name didn't come up. So it's Craig. Star-Lord. Oh no, he's saying he was Star-Lord.
No.
Apparently, I've got to check Insta, so I'm checking Insta now, folks. Here we go. This could ruin me. There we go. And he's done a story. Nice one, Tech. I love you, man. I think I still love you anyway. So that was it, folks. That was it. That is Blocks Magazine review number 82, mixed up with a little bit of Kahoot fun as well. Now, tell me, what did you think of the format? Did you like it? Message me on Instagram if you don't want to tell me now, or tell me. I thought this was quite a nice way of doing the review and adding in a game as well. What do you reckon of it, Si? Did you enjoy that?
Loved it. Now, well, this isn't an excuse. What I was doing was, because I forgot the last time we had to go from one to the other, I was going from here into Kahoot, or I should have just stayed in Kahoot. It would have been faster. But I loved it, and I can't wait for next week on... we're not doing it. I mean, okay, so
No, I'm going to do these. I think I'll do these monthly for the magazine. I might do this week on London Calling. I was considering doing one, but the thing is, everyone's going to be building dragons, and I think that will kind of take away the fact that it's a dragon theme. So I might randomly.
Dragons. Let's play Kahoot.
No, we've got to do the dragons now. Everyone's coming on for dragons. I think someone might have even bought a set especially for it. So
I'm going to buy a set especially for it.
Are you? Oh, top man. Yep. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a really special one, folks.
It won't be a dragon, though.
It won't be a dragon.
I'm only joking.
You should get this one. Try and get this one if you can, because you never know. You might even finish it.
I know. Do you know? I was trying to get the one with woo in it. It was about about £16. I can't remember what it's called. It's like a warrior woo or something, but all sold out.
I was thinking about it, Simon, a dragon Kahoot, but to be honest, we're going to be building dragons. I think that's going to take it. What I might do, if you lot want it, if every month I'm going to start doing this online. I think the Blocks magazine review. Yeah. I find it much more fun to flick through with people, and I'll move around maybe the different guest or something like that. Because I like doing it with you, Si, and I like doing it with someone else anyway. Because then you can sort of bounce off conversations and stuff like that. But also, I think
everyone can watch me eating pan chocolate.
That's it, yeah, pan chocolate. I think literally, when you watch this backside, you've eaten literally from the beginning to the end of the stream, practically. Well done. So that's it. And now we know that it takes Si 45 minutes to eat 2 chocolate pan chocolate, which is something else we now know about Si and his private life.
Yeah. I do a lot of things slowly and some things a bit too quickly, I'm told, but that's a different story.
This is true. I wonder what he's talking about. But anyway, folks, if you enjoyed the Blocks magazine review being live, I hope you did, along with adding in a Kahoot at the end of it. Maybe next time I'll do 20 questions or something like that, so we can go a little bit longer. But what I would like to say is thank you, everybody, for coming in tonight. Now, if Ian Brickbod, if you're still out there and he's talking out there, please do feel free to actually, you can't put it in the chat because he's not what's the name? Maybe we'll find it. Si, can you find it for us? The Brickbod's stream is coming on at 8:30. It'll be on in like 7 minutes. He will be. Hopefully you don't mind, Ian. I'd just like people to go over and see him, if that's cool with you, lovely lot, because they're a very cool channel, folks. They really are. Text saying Greg's left nut won't last 20 questions. It'll be pounded, pounded like something that's pounded. Anyway, Topic Bricks is saying bye, guys. Thank you for tuning in, Topic Bricks. Really do appreciate it, dude. At Tease for Live. Love to see you as well at Tease for Live. Hope all is good with you. I'm sure it is. He says, "Oh, we're going to go live now." Okay, cool. Well, anyway, Si's looking for his. There his text. Put it in there. Thank you, Si.
Thanks, Tech.
All right, folks. Well, look, straight after this stream, do me a favor, right? Go and do what Tex suggested and go over to that stream there, because you know what, the Brickbods are actually very cool, folks. And you know what? I think they're going to be on with me on London Calling in 2 weeks' time. So that's going to be nice. Hopefully they won't be too sunburnt anyway. And if you are, then it shows that you've had a good time, because that's what us British and Irish are good at, in it, Si, getting sunburnt. It really is. For 2 days of the year that we have sun, we make the most of it. We really do. We gamma ray ourselves to bits. Thanks for doing that, Tech. I do appreciate it, dude. As always, I love you, Thomas. You know that. So, Si, Wednesday. What are you up to Wednesday and the rest of this week? And I think you've had a video drop today, haven't you, mate? Or yesterday, I think it was. Yeah,
video out yesterday evening. I was trying to push it out all day long. Sounds really weird, not having a baby. So basically, shut your face, you're so bold. Yeah, but a new video out, check it out. It's quite interesting. It's not your usual kind of video. On Wednesday, we're going to be having the backlog on my channel at 8 o'clock UK and Irish time, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we don't know what the theme is yet, but you get the hint. We come over, watch us attempt to build something cool from our backlog, or maybe something we bought that day in a panic. And what?
I know what I'm going to be building. So I'm going to do another bag. I say one bag. It's going to be about 12 of Assembly Square. I think I'm going to do a bit more than that.
Okay, that's awesome. I'm gonna probably eat some croissants this time and have coffee. So if you want to listen to me eating, you can have your food ASMR. But yeah, no. Apart from that, anyway. And then I'm gonna try. I have a video done, ready to go. Just have to edit it. I tried to do it in one take, so I wouldn't have to edit it, but the bits and pieces and remember to monetize it and all that stuff. But yeah, so not an awful lot going on. Just keep up to date on the Instagram, as Greg says, and the community tab as well.
Yeah, indeed. That's an important one, that is. I'm going to try and do a quick video this week, folks. I'm going to try and do one. I'm going to probably do a shorts, I think, this week because I've run out of time. This, believe it or not, takes up so much time to set up. But in all honesty, folks, it's worth it because I have such a lot of fun with it. And I hope you guys and girls out there do too. And I hope you like the fact of doing a Kahoot with the Blocks magazine. And maybe, Si, I might add a Kahoot to a London calling, a random London calling or something like that.
Anyway, I'll never have them on my channel because I like taking part. So yeah,
I enjoy putting them together, so that works brilliantly, guys. If you've got any feedback for me, let me know. Drop me a message on Instagram or just drop me a comment if you happen to be watching this back. But anyway, do us a favor, folks. If you've enjoyed the stream and you haven't done so yet, please do give us a thumbs up. You'll find all size details down in the description below, as well as some links to some other videos that I've put out recently as well. Otherwise, I just want to say, be kind to each other, be kind to yourselves. I hope every single one of you have a super week this week, folks, because it's for us here in the UK side. I don't know if it applies to you as well, but we've got a bank holiday weekend coming up next week.
Yes, we.
Fantastic. So we can work hard this week, folks, and I'll see you on London Calling, which will be the beginning of a long weekend. So I can't wait for that. I'm excited already. So I already am. Anyway, we'll see you on Wednesday at 8 o'clock. We'll also see you on Thursday at 8 o'clock on Size Channel for his stream. And of course, as always, London Calling at 7:30 UK time, which is 2:30 EST USA time. Look after yourself, folks, and Lego. It really is a wonderful thing. Good night and have a wonderful week. Bye for now. Bye.